Salute to my man Douglas. Douglas Chunks. Getting the ball rolling, man. Make sure y'all support this channel, man. Like Doug. Doug is an inspiration, man. He's an inspiration, man. If only I tipped the DoorDash guy well last night, man. Shout out to Douglas Chunks, man. Doug in the building. Salute to everybody out there, man. We in here, man. Shout RPDVK, man. You never know. You never know. No. 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 Yeah, man. We in here, man. The building. Which is the best? I was watching this earlier, man. Cuban Links or Infamous? I gotta go with that Cuban Links joint, man. I gotta go with Cuban Links, man. Built only for Cuban Links. And that's a tough choice, too, man. I'm not saying that lightly. I'm not taking that lightly, man. I just gotta go with if you're gonna stick me in a cave for a month and you're gonna give me one of these two CDs, it gotta be one of these two. I'm saying, man, give me that Cuban Links, man. We in the building, man.
Milwaukee teen and his mother are calling for increased security on MCTS buses after the teen was punched in the face by a rider yesterday.
Yeah, the boy suffered a
Who punched him? Who punched him? Who punched him? Anybody got an idea who might have punched this guy? Random puncher, random bus puncher, random bus punch guy. Everybody hit that like button, man. Everybody smack that like button. Smack that like button, man. Say it was your mom, man. Damn. Mom's on the bus punching people, man. Damn. That's crazy.
Milwaukee teen and his mother are calling for increased security on MCTS buses after the teen was punched in the face by a rider yesterday.
Yeah, the boy suffered a concussion that is still affecting him today. Adam Reif sat down with him and his mother earlier this afternoon. Adam.
Well, Natalie and Jessup, Alex Escovedo said he noticed a man in the back of the bus yesterday, but he did not pay him any attention and certainly did not provoke him. Alex put his head down, but moments later, his vision went dark when the man punched him in the face for no reason.
I was crying not because I was hurt, but because of how frustrated I was.
17.
Nah, you ain't gotta lie, bro. You ain't gotta lie, bro. Nah, maybe you do. I don't know what school you go to. I don't know what kind of kids you around. So I'm gonna get this kid grace, man. But we all know he was crying because that shit hurt like a motherfucker.
I was crying not because I was hurt, but because of how frustrated I was.
17-year-old Alex Escovedo rides MCTS buses every day to school, work, and his internship. He was riding the number 18 bus on National Monday with fellow interns and an educator when a man attacked him near 14th Street.
He punched me in the face. I didn't even say anything to him.
Alex said he was stunned, both physically and mentally unsure what had happened and why. He called his mother, Gina, at work. She raced to the scene.
My heart's racing. It feels like a violation. I'm supposed to protect my kid. I wasn't there to protect him.
The man got off the bus 2 blocks later near 16th. Police are still looking for him.
That's the terrifying part.
Now these buses have cameras. Are you gonna put out a picture so we can help? I'm in Joe Q public, man. I want to help. I want to help bring this guy to justice. Is there a picture of the guy?
My heart's racing. It feels like a violation. I'm supposed to protect my kid. I wasn't there to protect him.
The man got off the bus 2 blocks later near 16th. Police are still looking for him.
That's the terrifying part. What if he would have had a weapon on him?
Alex and Gina both want more security on MCTS buses, pointing to recent assaults against passengers and drivers. In the meantime, Alex is still struggling with sensitivity to light, a swollen face, and nausea that's keeping him from eating. But Gina said she's just grateful it wasn't worse.
I'm grateful that.
Who punches you that hard? Who punches you that hard? Like, what group of people could punch this hard?
Buses pointing to recent assaults against passengers and drivers. In the meantime, Alex is still struggling with sensitivity to light, a swollen face, and nausea that's keeping him from eating. But Gina said she's just grateful it wasn't worse.
I'm grateful that I did not get the call that every parent doesn't want to get, that their child is no longer here.
MCTS referred us to Milwaukee police for comment on this story. We did reach out to MPD for the bus video of this incident, but Natalie and Jessup, the police department said they have nothing further to share about this incident at this time.
Yeah, they don't want to. If they release the footage, man, it may cause racist to be racist, man. It may cause racist to be racist.
Hope he gets well soon, Adam. Thank you.
Milwaukee police need your help finding 3 men who robbed a liquor store in broad daylight earlier this week. Check out this surveillance video from Martha's Vineyard Liquor Store on West Howard Avenue and South 76th Street. Just this past Wednesday, July 30th, around 1.
This motherfucker just comes in with a ski mask on. Just strolls in with a ski mask on.
Surveillance video from Martha's Vineyard Liquor Store on West Howard Avenue and South 76th Street. Just this past Wednesday, July 30th, around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, a man with a ski mask on.
With shorts and a ski mask. A man with polo shoes, no socks, shorts, and a ski mask on, and a short sleeve shirt. Get it right, man. Get it right. And the clerk, she ain't even taking the back by it because she like, black dudes always wearing ski masks.
Comes into the store pretending that he's going to buy something. And then you see him hop over the counter as the cashier kind of gets down on the ground. And then another man comes behind the counter and they both get in the register to take money. But Milwaukee police say they stole about $4,000, including money from the store owner's wallet. They took several $140 bottles of liquor, 16 cartons of cigarettes with 200 packs in each carton, and 2 rows of lottery tickets worth $20 each.
The individuals, the suspects that did this, they did attempt to conceal their identity with masks over their face, but the clothing that they were wearing had unique designs to them. We're hoping to have some assistance from the community to help us solve this crime.
There's also a Corolla that you see there that left the store after the crime, and they believe that to be the suspect vehicle. So take a good look at that car. Remember those shirts. You can see them running out of the store right there. If you know anything about this robbery, if you recognize any of the men who are accused of robbing Martha's Vineyard Liquor, it happened just this Wednesday, call Milwaukee Crime Stoppers at 224-8477. Your call is always anonymous, and you can also use the P3 Tips app. If your tip leads to an arrest, you get cash.
First tonight, a recent outbreak of violence along Water Street in Milwaukee. This video was taken early last Sunday morning, leaving a 31-year-old hurt. But it's just one of several recent incidents that have left neighbors frustrated and afraid. Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Monterricosa, in for Bill Walsh. The issues on
Who? Monterricosa?
us tonight. I'm Monterricosa, in for Bill Walsh. The issues on Tonight, I'm Monterricosa, in for Bill Walsh. The issues on Water Street have escalated this summer, including the one you just saw. There have been 9 shootings in the area in just the last few weeks, 3 of which were deadly. Those numbers have...
This is downtown. This is one street downtown. I wonder what kind of businesses are on Water Street in Milwaukee. I wonder what kind of businesses are down there, man. How does one street downtown have that many fucking shootings? That's insane, man.
Some city leaders pushing for change. Earlier this week, City Hall hosted a nearly 3-hour emergency meeting, hoping to find answers on how to put this violence to a stop. But many of the attendees from business...
Who's doing the violence? Who's doing the violence? Milwaukee City Council. See, this is the plan. This is everybody sitting here looking confused. How can they stop it? Even the sister, she looking confused. Everybody know who the fuck doing it. But when a nigga get fucking jacked up by the cops, don't nobody be looking confused. Everybody got their shoulders thrown back and their head up. Now it's time to address all these shootings downtown. Everybody, I just can't put our finger on it. We've tried so many. Who's doing it?
meeting, hoping to find answers on how to put this violence to a stop. But many of the attendees, from business owners, residents, and even city officials, left that meeting frustrated.
I heard a lot of words with no substance. I heard a lot of suggestions, but no answers. I heard a lot of deflections.
In response to the violence, the Milwaukee Police Department is stepping up enforcement this weekend in an area downtown they call Code Red. Around 50 officers are expected to be out in force, hoping to keep the peace. For more, we're joined by Jacob Murphy live for us tonight from Water Street. Jacob?
Well, Monse, we've already seen a couple of police cars driving around here at the intersection of Knapp and Water. We did talk with the city group earlier today that will be out here tonight helping to assist MPD by trying to de-escalate situations before they come violent. We also talked with somebody that lives right down the road from Water Street. She says she's scared to come out to Water Street, especially as it gets later in the night.
It was supposed to be like a family and a welcoming place for a lot of people.
Water Street has recently turned violent.
It's scary. It's scary to come down here and not like nowadays because you don't know what's going to go off.
With a stretch of shootings over the last several weeks.
I would say this has always been an issue on Water Street. I know for a number of years there's been issues of like street takeovers and crowds and people.
This has always been an issue on Water Street.
Being unruly.
The city's community violence prevention team will be out this weekend helping police.
We're working very closely with MPD. We want to make sure that young people know about the curfew. and whenever we can to help de-escalate conflicts and situations out here.
The group's coordinator says part of the problem is kids under 18 being around past 11 o'clock.
Water Street is for everyone. It's not that young people can't come to.
What kind of kids under 18? Just kids under 18 or a certain type of kid under 18? Like just the fucking rainbow coalition of kids under 18? Or is there a specific type of kid under 18? That's the problem.
In situations out here.
The group's coordinator says part of the problem is kids under 18 being around past 11 o'clock.
Water Street is for everyone. It's not that young people can't come to Water Street, but we want them to know about the curfew, and we want them to be safe.
Sheila Lasser gets it.
And I understand that, but it's like you making it, scary for the people that actually enjoy the restaurants and the bars that are down here.
She lives near Water Street.
I've, been around the violent, crazy events and things like that.
And stays away when the sun goes down.
That's what made me stop coming down here so much, because of the craziness.
With another summer weekend here, it's all hands on deck.
A show of force between ourselves, law enforcement, and the security along these strips to ensure that the patrons and people coming down here to have fun can do that.
The program coordinator we talked to said it's not just kids under 18 that are causing issues, it's also adults. Most of the incidents they run into here on Water Street involve adults that are 18 and over, so they also need to be held accountable for what's been going on. Monse, back to you.
Absolutely, Jacob. Thank you so much for. A week ago today, a Rochester man in his 20s was shot and killed inside the Wegmans warehouse in Gates. Those who knew the victim joining together this evening in Cornhill for a balloon release in his memory. Ryan Hermanette spoke with Jameer Ridley Smith's family and friends and shares why they say he'll always hold a special place in their hearts.
When 25-year-old Jameer Ridley Smith wasn't at work, he was doing one of three things. He was either
Yo, what's going on here, man? Lot going on here, man. Ryan Hermanette. Is it Rachel? Now Ryan? It used to be Rachel, now Ryan? Or is this just Ryan? Hey. Look at them hips, man. Yeah, those are man hips.
When 25-year-old Jameer Ridley Smith wasn't at work, he was doing one of three things. He was either writing lyrics for a new song, in the studio recording his music, or he was sending his mom a good morning text.
He was what? What was this kid doing before he got killed?
This guy's a fucking flamer.
Yeah, this guy's on fire.
Or he was sending his mom a good morning text.
And would send me a devotional with a Bible scripture every day. And so I missed that.
Oh, what?
Friends of Jameer say he was loved.
His anointing didn't work.
He knew how to crack a joke, make someone laugh, and made every conversation special. Who knew him? He knew how to crack a joke, make someone laugh, and made every conversation special. He knew how to crack a joke, make someone laugh, and made every conversation special, even if it was just over the phone.
And I look at my phone and I just look at his text messages and look at the last one he sent me, and it's just, I just keep looking at my phone like, this can't be real.
Last Saturday, Jameer was killed while working at the Wegmans warehouse on Brooks Avenue. The suspect, 32-year-old Kaishan Green, was taken into custody in Knoxville, Tennessee, the day after.
It's like people just keep resorting to violence to solve their issues. It has to stop. It really has to stop, because it's too much killing, too many people burying their kids. Parents shouldn't have to bury their kids.
Those who knew Jameer came together today for a balloon release, remembering his kindness, selflessness, and passion for music.
He invested all his money and time in his music. If he wasn't recording, he was making his music videos.
And although Jameer's mom, alongside all his family and friends, wish they could have.
I wonder what he rapped about, man. Shout out to Anthony Madison. Once again, man, he says, great work, mate. Salute to you, Anthony Madison.
Had another 25 years with him. They're holding on to the memories and keeping his spirit alive.
This ain't no goodbye. It's not goodbye. I'm not going to say goodbye. I'll just say when I see you again. I'm going to see you again. Mommy love you.
For News 8 in Rochester, I'm Ryan Hermanat.
You're ready to get dogs. Stop.
Developing tonight, what started as an arrest for DUI ended with the Thurston County Sheriff being assaulted, and it was all caught on body cam. Hi, everybody. I'm Michelle Esteban. So glad you're with us. Thurston County Sheriff Derek Sanders was repeatedly punched, and he says even choked during this arrest attempt. And now he's talking to KOMO about what happened. KOMO's Ryan Sims, in fact, just spoke with the sheriff. Ryan, how is he doing after this incident?
Well, Michelle, he's a little scratched up, a little bruised, but the good news, otherwise okay. But this was just a crazy situation. Get this, at one point during that scuffle, the sheriff tried to use his taser, but the taser did not work, and that violent confrontation kept on happening. So again, very scary and very kind of fraught moments for the sheriff last night. Take a look at the sheriff's body camera video again from last night. It shows Sheriff Derek Sanders being grabbed and punched. At one point, the suspect grabs onto the sheriff's vest and radio. He then ripped off the sheriff's lapel mic. This assault, by the way, happened after the sheriff tried nabbing that suspect for suspected drunk driving. He followed that suspect all the way to the man's driveway. Video then shows that the suspect got out of the truck carrying booze. He had no qualms about showing the sheriff that he was carrying alcohol. And when the man refused to cooperate, that's when video shows this arrest taking a truly violent turn.
So you can see what I came to the table with. It's not the same for me. I had no idea what's in the waistband, what's on him. Is it a knife? Is it nothing? Is it a gun? So I think the scariest part about these fights sometimes is just that you really, truly don't know what's coming.
Now, according to that body camera video, the fight lasted for more than 2 minutes. In the end, a canine cop was needed to bite the suspect, get him under control. But in the process, this was kind of interesting, too. I mentioned that the suspect was seen carrying booze in an attempt to kind of thwart the situation. He doused the sheriff with that alcohol. The sheriff said he had to go home and shower because it smelled like booze. The sheriff, by the way, and the suspect were both unhurt. The suspect, though, facing just a slew of felony charges now, including felony assault, as well as DUI and resisting arrest. Come to you live tonight, Ryan Sims, KOMO News.
We begin with new details about the man shot and killed in Seattle's University District last night. An entire church community is shaken by this sudden loss, but investigators are making progress in bringing the shooting suspect to justice. Fox 13's Frankie Thompson joining me now. Frankie, this is the city's 23rd homicide just this year.
Yes, Sabira, the lead pastor of Pursuit Pacific Northwest has identified the shooting victim. That's 28-year-old LeBron Javon. The pastor says LeBron is a devoted husband and loving father of a young son. He was walking to this church, to a parking lot, to a barbecue with his family when he was shot and killed near the front steps. At the site of where a life was taken, white flowers are present, a symbol of remembrance, honor, and respect. Outside of Pursuit Church in Seattle, where LeBron Javon found sanctuary, gun violence forever changed his family and community.
We're just devastated, really, by what transpired.
Amy Wirch is the executive pastor of Pursuit Seattle, speaking with Fox 13 as Thursday's shooting investigation developed in front of her church. She says LeBron was a parishioner and recently started attending service regularly with his wife and young son. His family now left with an unimaginable void. The church hopes to help them fill it with a memorial fundraiser.
We are just going to stand with the family and with the friends of the victim, and we are just going to show the love as we always do as a community.
As a community, the church is taking it a step further. Russell Johnson, lead pastor of Pursuit Pacific Northwest, announcing a $50,000 reward for information leading to the the arrest of the shooting suspect. Seattle Police Chief Sean Barnes says detectives are on the hunt for LeBron's killer.
We're going to work diligently to try to bring this person to justice who committed our 23rd homicide of the year.
Seattle Police Department says this white Hyundai Elantra was used in what appears to be a targeted shooting. Officers found that car abandoned and on fire just 2 miles west of the church 6 hours after the gunshots. But the person who pulled the trigger got away.
We don't know what the relationship was between people who were involved, but that will be part of the investigation, trying to determine what the motive was in this particular case.
As the investigation moves forward, the community is taking pause in remembrance of LeBron.
We're just going to rally through with this family.
The church says the online fundraiser will help support LeBron's funeral services and further needs of his family. The pastor here says Sunday's scheduled service will go on as planned. As far as the investigation, police say several people were out here and saw that shooting. Right now, detectives are reviewing witness statements to help them get a better description of the suspect. Reporting live in Seattle, Frankie Thompson, Fox 13 News.
Law enforcement out of Florida says a body found.
Atlanta family seeks answers after man found dead in Florida. Lot of.
The church stuff don't seem to be helping.
No.
It's almost like that doesn't really mean anything.
Right.
Inside of a river just outside Jacksonville was identified as an Atlanta man. And tonight, our Chase Howell sat down with that man's family about his strange disappearance and why they believe foul play is at hand.
Dancing in the middle of this TikTok is 24-year-old Nicholas Anderson. His family says he was a huge piece of the puzzle that held the family together. But in April, that piece went missing when Anderson didn't return home from a trip to Jacksonville.
It broke us. It was hard. Yesterday was very hard for us.
On Thursday, more than a month and a half since Anderson was reported missing, law enforcement in Florida say they found his skeletal remains by a retention wall on St. Johns River outside of Jacksonville.
Once we got the information that it was him, we had to call our family members to let them know that it was him.
That's Monica Tucker, Anderson's aunt. She says her nephew went down to Jacksonville to meet a guy he was talking to on a dating app. But when it came time for him to come home a few days later, he never made it to his bus. So they tracked down the guy who he went to meet. And that's where his family says things get weird.
First, he said he didn't see him. Then he said he took him, he went to the hotel to watch movies. And then he said he took him to get cigarettes. And then he said something about he wanted to go to the pier.
Though according to Tucker, police cleared the man. She also tells me Anderson was diagnosed with schizophrenia about 3 or 4 years ago, but was on medication.
He would never hurt himself, and he knows how to swim. So there's no way. So I think it's foul play.
As of Saturday, Anderson's family still doesn't know how he died and are still waiting to learn about the circumstances surrounding his death. In Atlanta, Chase Howell, 11 Alive News.
In a statement from the Clay County Sheriff's Office in Florida, it says detectives are still investigating Anderson's death.
We're learning new details now in the case of a missing Huntsville realtor. 5 people are wanted in connection to the December 2024 abduction of Ronald Dumas Jr. One of them appeared in court today in Madison County. Way 31's Julia Miller joins us live from the courthouse after attending the Anaya's Law hearing. And Julia, what did you learn?
Tori, Kiera Clark was in court today. She's one of 2 suspects who was arrested in Tennessee. She was extradited to Madison County earlier this week. Investigators with the Huntsville Police Department took the stand today and shared new details about her alleged role in Dumas' disappearance. Investigator Robert Brady testified that through bank records and surveillance video, police identified 2 women they believe Dumas hired for prostitution the night he went missing. One of those women, Sabrina Chambers, was allegedly working with a man named Quantarius White. Investigators say text messages on Kiera Clark's phone linked her to White. Police say White told Clark that Dumas had $7,000 in his bank account. In response, Clark allegedly told White to torture Dumas and to get access to his phone and funds.
The amount of evidence that the police department
has gathered up through phone records and electronic surveillance, all the things that they have done in this case. It stretches across 2 states. There's a lot to this case, a lot of players involved, and just the amount of work that the investigation has been so far, it makes it much different than a lot of other cases.
Look at this bitch, man. Look at her, man. Look at this shit, man. Poor fucking guy, man. Selling real estate and shit, and this fucking bitch plots on you to fucking... Look at this motherfuckers. That nigga dead than a doorknob. He dead. They talking about missing. He dead than a doorknob. Dang.
Although Clark was never physically in Madison County, police believe she helped orchestrate the entire thing from afar. The text messages between Clark and White also mentioned a plan to return to Memphis with Dumas, who police believe was still alive when they left. The defense argues that those texts are the only piece of evidence linking Clark to the case, and that there's no proof she was the one who sent them. Judge Mann denied Clark's bond. She will remain behind bars in the Madison County Jail. Coming up on Way 31 News at 5, we'll hear directly from Ronald Dumas' family. Reporting live in Huntsville with coverage you can count on, Julia Miller, Way 31 News.
As the Fever gets set to take on the Dallas Wings on the road. We begin with a developing story in Brooklyn. Tonight, a search for a killer.
A deli worker stabbed to death for no apparent reason.
It happened this afternoon in East New York. Lindsay Tuckman with what police are saying tonight.
Tears shed Friday night as friends of 33-year-old Diego Sandoval Nava learned he was stabbed to death earlier that day. It was a violent crime inside this deli on the corner of Hegman Avenue and Van Sicklen Avenue in East New York, Brooklyn.
The cop. Who do you think stabbed him, man?
It's either a son or a burrito. Probably a son.
I think it's probably a son.
And the ambulance was bringing him out, and they was working on him. He was pale. He didn't look like he was going to make it.
Police say around 3 p.m., a man entered the bodega, agitated. He left, but came back a few minutes later and attempted to get behind the counter. Diego tried to stop him, but the suspect pulled out a knife and stabbed him multiple times in the stomach. According to United Bodegas of America, the suspect was upset he couldn't buy a single cigarette.
How can someone...
He was mad because he couldn't buy Lucy. They call them Lucy's. So he came back and killed...
Yeah, definitely a son.
Yeah, definitely a son. If it was a Newport, that'll nail it. That'll close the case if it was a Newport. Or a Cool.
Take someone's life over Lucy's, over cigarettes. I mean, it's crazy what is going on with some people. We don't understand how you can take someone's life, a young man's life, over cigarettes.
Police say Sandoval Nava lived just above the deli, and those who knew him say he was a good, kind man who moved to the U.S. from Mexico and had 2 kids.
He will help other people outside.
Jeez, look at this fucking Aztec right here. Golly, that motherfucker just fell off a pyramid, man. Jesus Christ. That motherfucker looked like shit. He looked like a goddamn fucking time capsule and shit, man. Eee. My God.
Had 2 kids.
He will help other people outside, making sure they doing okay, eating, like feeding them, like free food or something. And for me, he always making sure I'm okay.
And community members say the attack is sad and senseless.
When things like this happen, especially a known deli like this or anything else like that, this is our neighborhood store. So kids come to stores, elderly come to stores. So things like this, people just fearful.
The suspect ran away from the scene, and police have yet to make any arrests. Meantime, United Bodegas of America says it will try and contact Diego's family back in Mexico to support them through this terrible loss. In East New York, Lindsay Tuckman, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Young people in Milwaukee going above and beyond to tackle violence. A grassroots movement led by youth is taking shape today, not with protests or press conferences, but with prayer. TMJ4's Northern Milwaukee County reporter Gideon Verdeen received an email inviting him down to the Youth Pray Over Youth event. There he talked with Zoe, who is stepping up to heal her community.
This field in Sherman Park will be transformed to a place of peace, reflection, and unity. The Pray Over Youth event is led by Zoe Chambers, a teen moved by recent acts of violence, determined to bring hope through faith.
The main goals that we're praying against are tearing down evil spirits and making sure people leave with peace.
With every act of
Zoe is not the problem.
The chat wants the link. Wants you to drop the link in the chat.
Oh, the link is in the description box too, man. You can tell this girl she ain't got a lick of hood in her, right, Fisherman?
Yeah, nobody's paying her any mind. She's not moving the needle for anybody.
Yeah, she ain't got an ounce of hood in her, and that's good. She may be from the hood. She may have brothers, whatever, but she don't have an ounce of hood in her, man. Like, yeah,
And this prayer stuff is not going to do anything. They've been doing this shit for years. It never does anything.
Yeah. Shout out to Young Phenom, man. He says, Low really just tired of living around motherfuckers that look like me. Not gonna lie. Really tired of living around motherfuckers that look like you. Jesus Christ. Oh, Christ. Yeah. Hold it down for me, Fisherman. Tell hold on, here go with it. Hold it down, I'll be right back.
Well, Wicked, welcome to the show. Go ahead and take over in your first 5 seconds on.
Where I go?
Who knows where he goes?
What's up, man? How's the hunting going?
Well, nothing's in season right now, so the fishing is what's going. Fishing's been pretty good. Spent some more money on some new stuff. Got some good deals on Marketplace. Did you see where they're trying to fine these social media companies $5 million a day when they don't comply with the ADL's anti-Semitism rules? They're trying to pass legislation
What do they want them to do specifically?
Just to remove the Juice Crew talking points about Zionism being bad and the Holocaust being fake and all the little stuff that goes on.
The marketplace is doing that?
No, it's not really. I mean, Facebook and Twitter, there's a lot of Juice Crew talk on there. And the Juice Crew is trying to pass laws right now to get it to stop.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, I said that's what they were going to do like many, many months ago, maybe a year or two ago. And they're quietly trying to do it.
Yeah, I mean these times of hate speech and being sensitive is perfect for them to do that kind of shit, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, we know that historically societies have banished them, right? And
Mhm.
right now we're in a place where that we're very far from banishing them. We're like on the opposite side of that thought, you know? It seems.
Yeah, it's like there's two different worlds right now. There's the political establishment that they control and they've cultivated for years, and then there's just
Dominate.
normies like you and me that know what's up, and we don't really have a way to exert our will onto the actual power that exists because
Yeah.
they don't really give a fuck what we think.
Well, no, I mean, again, me and you have said, and I feel like it's not said enough, but people are fucking dumb, right? Generally speaking, people are fucking dumb. They're fucking lazy. They would rather be distracted, you know, watching a football game, for example, right?
Right.
Americans love football, and they'd rather watch a football game than to really address important shit. Important shit could be what, depressing. It could be boring. It's a lot of work, you know, and people are just suck.
Yeah, and I mean, I got banned from a leftist chat live stream earlier because there was some Muslim in the chat talking about Islam, and I said that Islam and Christianity are just offshoots of Judaism, and this retard was like,
Yeah.
"No, that's not true." And I
You
was
know,
like, "Are
Fish.
you serious?"
Yeah, I don't understand how people don't see that. I don't understand it. I mean, they're from their Abrahamic religions,
Yeah, I think
Abrahamic
they're just coping.
mythologies.
I think they're just coping to try to make it make sense in their brain. They don't. They
Yeah,
don't know what to. They've never been challenged on it from a perspective of somebody who just doesn't subscribe to any of it,
yeah,
and they've just kind of quietly lied to themselves, and then they don't know what to say.
yeah. You know who comes to mind when you say that, and I say this respectfully, is KB, right? And again, respectfully, KB is someone that seems to understand that the Jews crew are who they are, right? But in that same breath, he'll defend his Jews crew mythology to with tooth and nail. I
Yeah, it's
mean, is
very
that fair to say?
strange. It's like when I bring this stuff up, I'm not doing it to like troll or be some Reddit tier like atheist douchebag. I'm doing it to try to help people
Right.
understand what has happened to all of us and why we're
Yeah.
so lost.
Yeah. And look, and then you have me in particular, right? Who, look, you've heard me say it. I'm not saying for people to cold turkey drop their belief in, again, the Jewish crew mythology. But all I'm saying is at least be real, be logical about it, be honest about it, and its roots, where it comes from, its purpose. You know, it's objective, which it's succeeding in doing. It seems, you know.
Yeah, they I really I don't know. I've never. It's hard to comprehend how much people lie to themselves, whether it's about sons or religion or
Yeah.
anything. People just lie.
Yeah,
all the
I mean,
time.
look, we've heard people on here, dude, say that it's not a Jewish crew mythology, and I'm just here sitting thinking my second favorite Jewish crew after, of course, Jesus is Moses, who I call Mo, right? But it's not a Jewish crew mythology. Have you read it?
Yeah,
Mount
like
Zion, the burning bush. Get the fuck out of here.
the last two churches. So like I'll go visit family in places for holidays, and most of my family is pretty much all my family is still very much intertwined with it. Although a lot of the things they do don't coincide with the book, but it's still like a community thing, and it's something that they feel inclined to do. And so I'll
Yeah,
humor them, and I'll
yeah.
go.
Which I fall under that. I've told you that to a degree. I fall under that. And I've said that to you. For me, Catholicism is, you know, damn near it's a tradition that my ancestors, my uncles, my grandparents, my great grandparents have practiced, right? Um, so to whatever degree I practice it, right? I go to church sometimes, but I don't have to pretend that it's not what it is, you know?
Yeah, well, the thing I was getting at was these are two different churches, two very different demographics, I guess, or like groups of people at these churches in different parts of the state. And both times I've been, the pastors talked about the Jews crew being special and all about the Jews
Right.
crew the whole time. And I'm like, you
Right.
can't tell me this isn't all,
No.
this isn't based on the Jews crew. Like this is a Jews crew religion.
It's mind-boggling how people again that are seem to be aware of who the Jewish crew are and what they do will still ignore the fact that you just said. Like it is what it is, right? It's a Jewish crew mythology. I mean, look, if we're to believe what the Bible says, right? The Bible says Jesus is our Lord and Savior, who is, per the Bible, he's the king of the Jewish crew, right? Jesus himself, per the Bible, has proclaimed himself God. Do you remember the one scripture where supposedly that they were going to stone him because he said, I am, to the Jews crew, right? He was preaching and he says, I am. And they were going to stone him then and there because that was to mean that he is God. So the Jews crew is God, fishermen, per the Bible.
It was very strange. One of the ones I went to, it was like over 90% glider congregation. And the pastors were all gliders, except I think maybe one son, like younger son. And the lead pastor guy got up there and literally insulted gliders because they weren't Jews crew and they were therefore lesser. And everyone was just like, oh, yeah, sure. And I was thinking, like, how in the fuck is this working?
Yeah. It's
But it
impressive.
is.
Look, I've said it here before, Fish, and I think you in particular understand me when I say this, right? When the Romans conquered so many different lands, they conquered dangerous barbarians, right? But there was one group in Judea, in Israel, that was very dangerous. Not because they were militant, not because they were strong, but because they were very intelligent, very shrewd. Now, this demographic in Judea utilized the Roman Empire in particular to push their mythology, their Jewish crew mythology that we call now Christianity. I think you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. I think the Jews crew said, we can't beat these people militarily. Let's try other avenues.
And man, I wonder if they knew how effective it'd be in the year 2025, up to this year. It's been very effective, dude. Like we've said here many times that the Jewish crew are masters at mass media, and Jewish crew mythology proves it.
Yeah, there was a video I was watching on YouTube a few days ago, and it was about the growing Christian community in South Korea. And they're all singing songs about Israel in South Korea in all these churches, and they're waving Israeli
Yeah.
flags, walking up and down the street. And I'm like, how?
How
It's like,
impressive.
how?
Right. But look again and again, I'll end it from my part with this, Fisherman. Again, I understand that for people it's very difficult to hear people disrespecting, quote unquote, blasphemy on Jesus, right? Because we've been taught that, Jesus, Lord Savior, X, Y, and Z. But open your mind and accept what you know to be true. Yo, I saw you on Whitlock. Nation, we in the house, baby. We arriving.
Yeah, you got to get on there and actually have like a conversation about something that matters.
But Whitlock, it's a sports show. I mean, that's what they do on there.
Yeah, I mean, he talks about other stuff though.
Hey, what's up, y'all, man? What's up, Ock? What's up, Fish?
Yo, what's up, Lieutenant Osa?
What's up? What's up, Wicked? Yeah, man, how you feel?
What's good?
Shit. Hey, man, I just gotta give Umbritos some credit, man. Hey, Wicked, man, salute to your people, man. I was
What we do?
Yo, I was listening to the radio this morning, right? I think I must have had it on the Spanish station last night, right? So I had it on this morning, Saturday morning. Now, look, I don't understand everything in Spanish, but I could pick up some words. But I heard this programming at like 9 o'clock in the morning. They was talking about getting houses, how to like just move ahead and
yeah, simple shit, right? Like
yeah, like I was like, yo, this shit is fucking inspirational. And like they were talking about ask something that sounded like they were answering questions like, well, what if I don't got no tax ID? It was like they got programs for you can get. I was like, damn. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers is really risking getting kicked the fuck out of this country. They still trying to move ahead, get houses and progress.
But the thing about it also is, and I imagine compared to like Sun Radio, the one where you were hearing was more practical. It wasn't like
super practical,
idealistic and like fanatical and just talking. They actually were talking about literal action and basic shit too, I'm sure,
Yeah, just straight for see it. I could understand it. It was a whole different language. So,
right.
Yeah, I was like, okay. So anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out to Umbritos, man, despite actually facing being deported, unlike some people.
Being persecuted, you were being persecuted. Yo, Osa, you're not, bro. I don't know if 2 nights ago I was on AG right here, right? And it hit me, bro. Like we were watching story after story after story, like we do here. And it was Sun man after Sun man after Sun woman after Sun man. And it hit me, man. This is like a nightly parade of Sun words in all their fucking glory, bro. It's a parade, Macy's.
Unfortunately, yeah, man, Macy's is nuts. But yeah, unfortunately, it is. Really, it is my belief. I come here just for the crime, just crime, period. But like, it just happens to be a bunch of us doing it. I wish it wasn't that way.
Well, I feel you. But I was telling I that a while ago, also that I'm a crime junkie. That's my thing, right? It just so happens that the violent crime is some people,
It's our shit.
and look, I gotta throw this out there for the hoteps also. I got to.
Yeah,
Brados do it too.
My man. Yeah, man. It's unfortunate, man. This is, exposing Black people. Speaking of which, why are we like this? Why are some people? I had this dude today lie to me and shit about racism, and like, it's so what so I'm with this dude, right? I'm taking him home from work, right? And he was contracting where I'm at. So I said to him, he said something came up with race. I said to him, all right, man, what's the most racist shit that ever happened to you, right? Mind you, he's like 42.
Right.
In my head, I know it's really not that much, but I just want to see what he said. He grew up in PG County, Maryland. he said his first and most honest answer, his answer was, he's like, dang, let me think about it. Nothing really. I was like, oh, okay. And I accepted that answer fully. I thought it was honest. I thought that's what he meant. Then he was like, oh, wait, actually, he said one time, I swear to God, he said this shit to me with a straight face, bro. He said one time the KKK set a cross on fire in my front yard.
Man, he lying like a mother.
So he forgot about that, and then it popped back in his head.
He just magically remembered that shit happened to him.
Oh, wait a minute.
Right. So I start laughing, right? I'm like, dog, I don't even believe you, right? I start laughing and shit, thinking it's a joke. He didn't get serious, but he kept a straight fucking face. And I'm awkward, so I get all awkward because if he really went through that shit, right? I want to give him a chance to, you know what I mean, talk about this shit. But he just got quiet too. It's awkward as fuck. Yeah. He's not a full sun man. A sun man like me, I would have told the whole fucking story, son. Even if I was lying. I'd have been like, yeah, nah, no bullshit, dog. Like when I was 5 years old, I remember looking out the window and shit. Well, I was supposed to be asleep. Like I would sell that shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even try. And I'm just like, damn, the lengths that we will go to just to say some shit, like it's nuts, you know.
Sons are awful. I mean, it's awful.
Yeah, what up, Osa? What up, chat? What up, everybody?
Yo, who that? Yo, who's that?
Hey,
what's up with
you?
Oh,
this is McCoy.
Hey, what's up? What's up, man? Yeah, it's cracking.
This thing's so weird, man. It keep muting me out.
All right. Yeah, this chick right here, she's gonna save the hood in Milwaukee, man.
Okay.
Reflection and unity. The Pray Over Youth event is led by Zoe Chambers, a teen moved by recent acts of violence, determined to bring hope through faith.
The main goals that we're praying against are tearing down evil spirits and making sure people leave with peace.
With every act of youth violence, community members have watched the headlines grow heavier. But Zoe believes prayer can be the counter to the chaos.
We have authority in our voice that we don't always need a pastor, that we don't always need an adult. Like we can intercede on our own behalf, and that is really important.
They engaged youth through prayer, games, and positive connections. It's not just about words, but action.
We still have hope in the community. Not all youth are doing bad things.
Volunteers offered mentorship and support, showing youth a different way forward. What can we do as a community to assist young people in their efforts to quell the violence and find solutions?
Supporting us and like listening to us about like what we need and then how can they help, like making sure you guys are allocating resources the right way.
Ma'am, you don't need no motherfucking resources. You don't need no resources. You fine.
Yeah.
Well, ain't she the power of prayer should override any resource that she needs?
That is true. That's true.
Yeah, but they asking her a question. She ain't really trying to really answer.
Yeah, she ain't thought about it.
Shit.
Right. Don't fucking know.
Exactly. She don't really know. But she just wanted to do something. She knows something needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? So I salute this young sister. Even though I don't appreciate the religion, these sisters, some of these sisters, they grow up to be conservatives and shit. And that's the only reason I kind of respect it. Because they grow up. Yeah, some of the sisters, like these praying sisters, I'm telling you, man, they grow up to be conservative. They start to promote like families and God and the structure and order. These younger sisters, yeah.
Hey, Reese is in the back.
Yeah, I got him up.
I'm up here.
Yo.
Reese was good.
I got a suntan.
Damn.
That's what you was working?
Yo,
playing ball all day.
Okay.
Yo, real quick, Osa, my shit cut out, but I wanted to respond to your burning cross story real quick, right?
Oh yeah.
Now I don't know. I might not believe me, but I think you would. But when I was younger, I was like 19, 20, right? I used to live in a small town, right? And for a little bit, and me and my guys were driving from point A to point B, and we see a couple white boys getting ready to burn a cross, bro. Right? Yeah. I shit you not. We seen it. So we're like, what? So we jump out and start chasing their ass, bro. They were running for their fucking life, dude. I never seen nobody run that fast. I promise you that happened.
It's believable. I don't know if I believe it, but it's believable.
It happened. I'm
It kind of
telling you.
sounded like a troll job by Wicked.
No, look what
Wicked talk shit.
that literally happened, but why would I make that one up?
It's believable. I'm
Oh,
saying
no, see,
it is believable.
I don't believe it for 1 second.
Wicked be trolling.
No. Look. My head to God. On my
Man, over
kids.
here, Wicked just watched Mississippi
We know,
Burning
we
this shit.
just fuck with you.
No. Look, but this is the thing though. Like, look, me now looking back, it's like you're retired. What do I care? You know, back then, like I said, you know, I was young, idealistic, but it happened. I promise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, let's see.
Way.
With an uptick in youth violence, the spike has leaders calling for urgent change, and youth like Zoe taking a stand.
People feel like
See,
it's
she
not.
got a nice little decent shape, right? A son man, one of them thug son men, will give her a little bit of attention. He'll be ain't shit though. So, like I'm talking about, like ain't shit.
Oh, we cracking that.
But give her a little bit. No, hold on. But give her a little bit of attention, and she, being who she is, she not supposed to take that attention. She anti-crime. She pro-Christian and all that shit.
Oh yeah, give her some something attention. She going BLM.
Yeah, one of them little slick ass son men, give her some attention, and she gonna fall in love and shit and be somebody's baby mama.
That's all it takes. One nigga to be in the air.
Yep. Be persistent. You know what I'm saying? Cause she might brush him. She might be like, you know, I have a boyfriend. If we say something, try to
Yeah. We don't give a fuck about that.
He'll come right back. Keep coming back. She be finito. And
yeah, crack over the head a couple times with a couple compliments. That's it.
Yep. Cause the thing about her is she a good girl. You can tell she a good girl. Like you know she's good.
Right. Straight edge.
You know what I'm saying? She
whatever good, we turn bad.
Good girls like bad guys, man. It just is what.
Yeah, I mean it's just girls. Period. Like stuff they're not supposed to do.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Just girls. Period.
Yeah.
And just wanting to reiterate that there is hope, especially like having a relationship with God, that there is hope. So I thank you, Jesus.
None of these girls are Shaniquas. None of these girls these are all good kids. I mean, what are they doing? Like they're not. It's just them together. Ain't no fucking problem kids coming down here to be off the streets. I wouldn't giving money to this is. I mean, you know what? Now that I think about it, the good kids do deserve some of the money.
Exactly.
But they're using it. But they're going to use it on the bad kid. They're even going to use it on the bad kid.
They definitely are.
So it's like
definitely are.
I would take these kids. I would be like, "What do y'all want to do with y'all lives? Fuck these fucking niggers on the street. What do y'all want to do with y'all lives?"
Yeah, I mean, pay for these girls to go to nursing school or something.
Yeah, like
That's
what do you
saying.
want to do with your life?
Yeah, they gonna be straight. That's what I'm saying. Like they gonna be straight. I don't know. I just get the sense, man. Like some of these younger sisters, because they've seen so many of us fuck it up. Like me as a millennial, like our generation of parents are just fucking trash. And so because of that, I've seen a lot more than usual. Again, I don't know who's the anomaly, but a lot more than usual. Some of these younger women, they're really like conservative, like thinking. They don't know it yet that they're ideologically that way, but their thinking is starting to become conservative because they got all these whack ass mothers. You got to think about it. They seeing all these lonely ass, mentally retarded son women that are 40 and 50 years old. They ain't got no family, shit all fucked up. They couldn't provide for them. They don't want that anymore. And so the young people are going to try and rebel. That's what they're going to do. So if the women older than them are being the way that they are now, they're just naturally going to rebel, which is to do this. Pray these older sisters ain't doing this shit. No.
I don't see it. You know, I don't see it. But I mean, I believe you. I'm not around sons like that. You know what I'm saying? Anymore. But I believe you. If you say it, man, I believe you.
And it's in this percentage. Like, I'm not saying it's a wide sweeping thing. I'm saying it's in this percentage. Like this sample right here, this is like the same percentage across the board. It's
Hey,
not
did y'all touch that queso trial?
Yeah, we talked about that the other day.
Oh yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Blaming it on the white jury and shit.
Yeah,
so
but he was talking about his racism. He was on Instagram
Yeah.
the whole 2 years, bro.
That shit was hilarious.
I'm crying.
Yeah, insane.
They all came together. Giving local youth a space to pray, connect, and heal. As the sun sets over the city, Zoe hopes this act of prayer will spark something much bigger, a path away from the violence. Gideon Verdine,
We have authority in our voice and that God wants to hear from us.
TMJ4 News.
Yeah, she got a nice little shape on.
Ross Township trustee is under fire tonight after comments he made about the brawl.
Okay, so we got another one that said some shit about the bro. Damn.
David Young's social media post included a racial slur directed at some of the people involved in that fight. Local 12's Chris Arnold was at an emergency meeting called by the township tonight to address Young's comments. He
They
joins us
called
now.
an emergency meeting to address his comments.
Yeah, that's right. So
That's crazy.
We get action.
Not to address the woman getting assaulted, but to address the comments.
Jesus Christ.
Correction, she was mauled.
Imagine they put their mind to good.
she was mauled by a bear, bro. By
What
a
stuntman could
Negro.
accomplish if they put their mind to good.
Yeah, we go to the moon if we channel that testosterone right.
Jesus Christ. My Lord.
I don't know about the moon, but I feel where you're going with it.
We worship
You
white
stupid,
people.
dog.
Some of this is white people worship, though. You know what I'm saying? Some of this is white people worship.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just worshiping white people. Yikes.
Ross Township trustee is under fire tonight after comments he made about the brawl. David Young's social media post included a racial slur directed at some of the people involved in that fight. Local 12's Chris Arnold was at an emergency meeting called by the township tonight to address Young's comments. He joins us now in studio with what was said there. Chris.
Well, Kyle, Young did speak several times tonight, apologizing for his comments and said it wasn't the correct statement to make. Now, despite that, his fellow trustees and residents expressed plenty of anger and frustration about what he said on social media.
You don't make these blanket racist comments about some 8 or 9 guys that are doing something bad.
The comments made by Russ Township trustee David Young on social media are directed at those involved in a brawl in downtown Cincinnati last weekend.
I was horrified. Wow. I was horrified. You know, we're
By the beat down or by what he's
by what he said.
What a statement to make.
It's 20.
And his name is nigger spelled backwards. Look, ain't that a bitch? God damn it, man.
Wow.
And he got the nerve to talk about this other guy, man.
That's a good one. And he threw the mic in for a good measure.
Right. That white woman got she
It's
got
like a
beat by that.
McDonald's menu item.
It's crazy.
It
man.
does look
Look
like
at the Irish.
She got beat by that Negro bear, and she got to deal with this.
Yo, they were beating up that white chick like she killed one of their brothers or something.
Bro,
Yeah.
shit was crazy. And sisters were justifying that shit too.
Every
Oh, there's
sister
channels up and
justifying
down YouTube justifying it.
Yeah. Listen, anytime anything happened to a white woman, I learned that from this Caitlin Clark channel, man. And I already knew it, but anything happened to a white woman, I mean anything, she deserved it.
Did she say the N-word?
No, it ain't even that. It's just, yo, she deserved that shit. Like, they don't even really gotta have a justification for it.
Yeah. Did she open her mouth? Did she speak to you?
No,
Yeah.
God.
Did she
Did
look
she-
at
did
you
she
more
look-
than once?
your direction.
Yeah.
Did she disrespect? Did she disrespect the ancestors? O'Shea, oh yeah.
Oh
Mom.
shit. Did
That's-
she
I mean-
try to touch your hair or anything?
Yeah, anything a white girl deserves. And these white girls be having black girl friends
All the time.
This shit is the weirdest thing. It's like, yo, You
She would turn
with
on you.
the enemy. Yeah, you sleeping with the enemy straight up, yo. You got
She'll
like a
turn on you on
friend
a
that
dime.
Hey, Ak, I don't know how old you is, but I don't know if you remember back in the day, like the whole black female world went crazy when this chick named Bo Derek did a movie with a fucking braid. Remember that?
I do remember Bo Derek, but was this might have been before me, man. The 80s, right?
Yeah, man. It was a movie called 10. And Bo Derek had one long braid. Like
that was before me.
White chicks been wearing that long braid for millions of years, and everybody got mad.
Telling you.
It was a
I
movement.
remember Kim Kardashian with braids, and they lost their head over Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, Bo Derek is the pioneer.
Damn, the original braid, the original cultural appropriator.
It was big, man. Look into it one day. It's colossal.
Bo Derek. How you spell her name? Bo Derek.
Just how it sounds. B-O and Derek.
Oh, B-O. Yeah, I remember. I remember him. She's a little bit. You like 10 years ahead of me, right?
55.
Yeah. So yeah, you a little bit. You're a little bit ahead of me, man.
I'm a little bit long in the tooth.
Yeah. Wow. Bo Derek 10. Yeah, this came out in 79. Jesus Christ.
Damn, I'm 9 years old when this happened. I remember that shit.
Damn, that's in 79. Yeah, that was before my time, bro. I was born in 78. Let me see this shit. Oh man. Bo Derek.
George Weber is a successful songwriter.
Elevator music. I'm very big in elevators.
And everything is going his way. With friends who respect him. And a woman who loves him. He couldn't ask for more. But George is about to discover that even a man who has everything doesn't have everything.
She was the most beautiful girl I had ever seen.
There's nothing more exciting than a fantasy. It can give life a new meaning. And most of all, it can make a grown man act like a child.
I think you're going to need a lawyer to help you with this one, Mr. Weber.
Yeah.
Marriage is a sacred commitment, designed on earth.
On a scale from 1 to 10, Blake Edwards presents a 10.
Whatever I was thinking wasn't anything special, and suddenly there she was, and I reacted.
You're becoming obsessed with a beautiful young girl.
Even though he doesn't know who she is or where she comes from, he'll cross the hottest sands, climb the highest mountains, sail the deepest seas.
Aeromexico.
And travel around the world to make his dream come true. Because on a scale from 1 to 10, George Weber is about to meet an 11.
Tonight, I spend with you.
Dudley Moore.
Sir, can I get you anything else?
George!
Julie Andrews.
George!
Introducing Bo Derek.
Did you ever do a Traverse Bolero?
In Blake Edwards, 10. A fantasy fulfilled for adults who can count.
Man, movie trailers back in the day were very straightforward, man. They didn't have a lot of excitement to them. They were very, very straightforward.
Yeah, that was pretty terrible.
Yeah, they were.
You know,
Yo, you know what's funny about that? Like,
what?
when she did this, there was a movement, kind of like white women were getting braids everywhere because of this.
Oh wow!
And that was
wow.
That's what made it part of the firestorm. And look, you know what's crazy about that? When Kim Kardashian pulled her stunt, old ass Bo Derek came out and defended her because she had went through the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's crazy that black people think that they were the only people that braided their hair.
Yo, man, you go to Ireland, you're gonna see thousands of people walking around with Scotland, man. Get out of here.
But the way white hair is textured is perfect for braiding.
It's easy.
Now, yeah, it's so easy to braid. Our hair is actually the hair that's hard to braid.
What?
Right.
You gotta like comb it. You gotta comb it out. You gotta pick it out, and then you gotta part it, and you gotta separate.
You gotta grease it.
You gotta grease it. Then you gotta. It's kind of like if they like learned how to like sail the oceans and smelt steel, but they couldn't just braid their hair. That would be almost impossible, right?
That's a good point.
That's a great point, Ike, about how, because even on breeder hair, it's perfect for braiding.
Yeah, it's a little straighter. It's a little too straight to stick though. But
no, I mean on breeders, they braid their hair beautifully.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think we talking about
burritos with wavy hair,
the tight braids, like the tight braids. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones like she had, like these little
micro.
Oh, okay, yeah. I feel what you're saying. I got you.
Yeah, because it's like that's like the blacks. Because when we do ours, that's like the most we can get. But most black women, they never just braid their hair. They always add synthetic hair, like almost 100% of the time.
Yeah, very high percent. Yeah.
The only chicks you see with cornrows is butches.
Right.
Yeah. But they even use cornrows. Girls even put synthetic hair in their cornrows.
Yeah, extensions. Yeah, absolutely.
Make them fuller, and thicker,
longer.
Yeah.
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 Some of them sisters' cornrows would barely touch the back of their neck.
Yeah. This would be a huge problem nowadays. This right here, this would be terrible.
That's getting recalled ASAP.
This is what she's actually known for. She's not really known for her outstanding performances in drama films and none of that. She had the crown for a little while. Go ahead.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer. She was like, I remember. She kind of like reminded me of Michelle Pfeiffer a little.
Yeah,
bit.
she couldn't act worth a damn.
You didn't like Michelle Pfeiffer? Well, she's decent. Michelle Pfeiffer was decent. She was decent.
I like the way she looked, though. She was gorgeous.
She was all right. Michelle Pfeiffer was all right, man. Scarface, she did very good in Scarface.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
This is a dynamite show tonight. Here is a young lady.
Now you heard they saying now Johnny Carson was a racist. They trying to like Hulk Hogan, Johnny Carson.
God.
They said it about all of them, man. Farrah Fawcett, Elvis.
Shit crazy, man.
I think it's safe for her to come out here tonight, although I'm not sure. She's making her first appearance on the Tonight Show, and she created a sensation, nothing short of that, in her movie debut called 10. Rather ravishing young lady. Would you welcome, please, Bo Derek? Isn't that disgusting behavior? Yeah. Did you hear that? One guy yells out, "I love you." He doesn't even know you.
Nope.
So this is the casting couch. I wonder how many casting couches she was on, because now that we look back on it and we know how it really rolled back in those days, for her to be the one to make it through.
Damn.
She did some things, man. Because she a dime a dozen chick. It's a thousand white chicks. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not saying she's ugly, but there's a lot of white chicks roaming around California looking like this.
That's true.
Facts.
Yeah. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Yeah. You are a pretty lady. You get tired of people talking about your looks and how stunning you are all the time? I mean, it can get to be, you know. I mean, I don't. I mean, when people tell me. But you know, people can over-compliment you all the time. Do you get tired, or do you like it?
Well, it's nice.
Yeah.
I don't see that many people.
Are you alone?
I don't go out.
Don't you go out much?
No,
Why not?
never. We like to stay home and be private. Things.
Yeah. I can't say I blame John for that at all. Have you always been private? Are you comfy? I mean,
It's very
you comfy there? Yeah, like a pillow?
So she was already settled. She already had a man at that time. Okay.
That was her rookie movie too. That's what's crazy about it.
Salute to her, man. Yeah, both there. I had heard about it. I never, seen nothing with her.
What about her though? Why did you bring her up?
Because everybody all black people were mad at her when she made that movie with braids, and there was a bunch of, they were talking about it on talk shows and everything.
So let's see this. Let's see this sister.
1,000 years ago, there was a Greek philosopher who said that those who do injustice are more harmed than those who receive injustice. And anybody who marched into those white neighborhoods last fall would know from the looks of the hatred and the fear on the white people's faces that they have been more harmed by the way they have treated the Negro race than the Negroes, as badly as they have been harmed, have been treated. And I think that the white race in this country needs this revolution even more than the Negro race needs it.
Well, go right ahead, ma'am. Yes.
My name is Mrs. Elmer Lazar, and my husband and I are 100% for the Negro. I want to state that. In fact, when people say, would you like to have a Negro live next door to you? I said he has a perfect right to.
Do you have a Negro next door to you?
No, not yet. But I mean, I would really not.
Yo,
this is hilarious.
Right. The boomers, man. Boomers, you got a lot of explaining to do, boomers.
Right.
Damn.
Minded. However, and I am for the Negro. I want to see him get ahead. But now, in regard to what this gentleman said, where is this Negro going to purchase his needs, get his needs? All right, fine. All right, I want to address another remark to Mr. Meek. Many of my friends have been for the Negro, but ever since this violence started, they have turned against him. How do you go about not alienating the white man who has been for you
We don't
through
care.
violence?
We don't care. He
You
for
don't want-
400 years. He
Damn. So that way, like, we don't care. We don't care.
And you know what's wild, Joe? When they say the Negro, it's like they talking about a motherfucking rare animal. That's on the endangered species list or some shit. And you know this is old because you couldn't say Negro on television in the 80s.
Nah, this is what they called us. We didn't even have black back then. Black was what black comes in like the 70s, right? Or is it the late 60s?
Blacks. It was blacks.
Yeah, and then African American. I know that was the 80s. I think African American was the 80s when that started.
Yeah,
when I was real young. I was real young when that started. But yeah, we've been called a different shit. We've been called so much different shit. But yeah, this is the white lady kissing her ass, and this nigga told her, "We don't give a fuck about you." God damn.
But ever since this violence started, they have turned against him. How do you go about not alienating the white man who has been for you
We don't
through
care.
violence?
We don't care. He
You
for
don't want-
400 years. They have murdered, burned, raped, castrated, and tortured. I give less than a hootenanny what any white person thinks about this black man is.
Well, but don't you want us to be with
I
you?
don't want you to blame, but leave us alone.
We
don't need you.
But I mean moral support. I don't mean do anything for you, but
Work in your own neighborhood with the white people. They need the more morality. We don't.
stood up for the Negro, and now they say, well, now when they resort to violence, we
Who
are not
resorts
with
to
them.
violence?
Well, I mean in some of these riot areas.
Well, riot areas. You talk about we resort to violence when I talked to a reporter from Newsweek who told of National Guardsmen shooting down people in the back. Understand? As they're walking down the street minding their
He
business.
probably lying like a motherfucker.
Right. Bitch, I'll slap the shit out of you. He's probably wouldn't want to say
what's wild? If this wasn't no video, right, and you was just playing the audio to us, and we couldn't see that this was old, you could say that this was made a few weeks ago.
yesterday, bro.
Exactly.
The way he
Today,
talk, he
right
sound like
now.
yeah, right. He
Yeah.
sounds just like all them dashiki ass YouTubers.
The racial tensions, the racial tension, and I'm telling you, if he talking like that, there was really no threat of violence.
Clearly.
And if she talking like this as a white woman, and she know that, like, she's the only violence she's mentioned is the niggas riding.
Yo, she got flower earrings on and an ascot, dog. This was in the Woodstock days when there wasn't no bunch of murders in the streets. There wasn't no racial nothing.
And people was doing the twist and shit.
Very little race.
Shooting caliber machine guns. Now, wait a minute, listen. You said about violence. Yeah, I get sick in my stomach when I hear a white person talk about violence. You're the most violent people in the world. You're born on it. You live on it. You're sick with it. You're saturated with it.
Man,
We have been the most
been hearing this
peaceable,
bullshit for so
law-abiding
long.
fools the world has ever seen.
Well, perhaps our media of communication is misinterpreted then.
Of course it is. We don't want you to love us. We don't love you.
Then we are not being represented. You are not being represented properly through the press.
The heck with the press.
Right here and now, the tragedy.
Nobody loves a rap press, baby. Believe it. But they won't report it truthfully.
Well, perhaps that's it.
They won't show that all the black folks shot were shot above the shoulders.
Well, Mr. Meek, here is a lady who is obviously a liberal and wants to help you.
I never heard of a liberal.
You call yourself a liberal?
God damn.
That's an angry nigga right there.
He's verbally violent.
Get angry like a motherfucker, man.
That might be a young Ben Crump or something.
Oh shit, man.
Dominic Alexander.
He came in and said it was so bad he had to take up for it. This is a young liberal woman who wants to like he about to plead her case and shit for the Sun Man. Like, Sun Man, reconsider. Give her a chance.
Oh man.
God damn.
He said,
this is a dilemma
I mean,
that a lot
that's
of
the
people
kind of
have.
feeling toward all people, the Negroes, everybody. I mean, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
And there's no white liberals, there are only black leaders.
No, show me. Yeah, we want some white John Brown.
That's
right.
All the white John Brown stand up in here.
Wow.
Wow.
Set the bar high.
Right. Give your life. Give up your life and take the lives of other white people.
Throw your life away.
Yeah.
Hey, but you
Doc,
know,
if you look at old episodes of Sally Jesse Raphael and Merv Griffin when they got the woke people on the stage, you'll see some of your dashiki leaders scattered through the crowd, and the camera will pan out to them, like Phil Valentine and Shahrazad Ali. You'll see them literally just in the crowd as a regular person.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Al Sharpton, I remember he got his ass kicked on O'Donoghue or some shit. Yeah, them shits. Yeah, I remember them shits, man. Yeah. It was always on them shows. That's what I'm saying. Like, even though we didn't have internet, we had like a lot of like documentaries and a lot of specials, and they call them specials, shit like that. To chronicle this shit.
Yeah.
Thank God they had that stuff back in the day to chronicle this shit, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Your whole entire family would have been around the TV while that was on too. Your whole family.
Yep.
Exactly.
Appointment TV.
Right.
You was there. Yeah, you carved out time to watch that shit, and the phone. Well, some of them take the phone off the hook and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everybody get down here. Nobody say shit.
Yeah, don't say a motherfucking thing. Yeah, because if you don't hear it, you only get to hear it once.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you don't catch it, you can't rewind that shit.
Yo, my grandmother was just like that white chick that was talking. My grandmother was a woke white woman that cooked soul food and did black dances and shit.
Yeah.
Listen,
listen, man. And that we thank God, man. That we got Reese, man. We wouldn't have Reese without a woke, older woke white woman. But here's the thing: I don't think this white woman is down with the brown. I think this is just a woke white woman.
Yeah.
She ain't down with the brown.
She's keeping herself safe in that room. That's what she's doing.
Yeah. She really don't want. She just she's one of the virtue signalers. You know what I'm saying? She's a virtue signaler. And I'm not saying she's a bad person. She seemed like a sweet lady. But yeah, I think she's more performative with her shit. I don't think she's down with the brown.
Brown, they're gonna die with us. All the white down brown are not standing up. That's good.
There are many people who, when they look at a Negro, look at him with disdain and disgust.
We don't care.
We don't care.
When our babies die, as Mr. Lucas just talked about, black babies starving to death, and you talk about looking at us with disdain and disgust while you barbarian murderers. How can you even talk with them?
Look at her. Look at her face.
Can't believe this nigga talking to me like
I can't believe this is happening. Like she's like, yo, is this really happening? Yeah, yes, it's happening, man. This is, and listen, this still happens today too. Like, when you think about those protests, right? And the white people are there. And then the white people organize the BLM march. They get the permit. They bring all the fucking milk for if you get
funding,
gas and shit.
Marketing,
they bring all the first aid kits and shit. They bring all, you know what I'm saying? They bring all that shit. And then some nigga get on the fucking podium and start talking shit about him.
Oh man, it's so funny every time. That never gets old.
You have to talk with them. Well, that's your problem. I'm not going to go around with a meter asking you what kind of white person you are.
How about this lady here?
That white guy out. He said, "Fuck this."
One person. We all have ancestors from all over the world. We have come here. This is the greatest country in the world. It is for every single person that's in it. Every college.
You won't hear gliders women say that these days.
Mistreated. Look how the Indians were mistreated that were here in the beginning.
This is the country of
we're all part of each other. And as we become true Americans, this is true America. We will all be one.
The problem here is we're all off on a tangent. The problem here is not who loves who and who hates who.
Isn't she
That
famous?
is irrelevant. Ladies,
She drunk.
With all due respect to you,
Shit
if
ain't
your daughter
irrelevant.
wanted to marry a gorilla, that's her business. That's
And
not
you
the
may
problem.
marry a white man in the next few months. You
No,
don't know who
I've
you're
been
going to fall in love with.
I've been
God
integrated.
controls
I've been
this.
integrated all I need to be integrated. I've got
You don't
these freckles
know.
and these
No
red
one
hair
knows.
as a
Man,
result
look
of the rape that took place on my great grandmother in Mississippi. I don't want any more integration.
You know what?
Did nothing happen to her fucking grandmother, man.
Tell him, sister.
Yeah, man.
That's like
Here's
dude
the
in the
thing.
car with me earlier.
So much passion.
People nowadays say the same shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm light skinned and I got straight hair because of slavery, rape during slavery.
Right.
No, nigga. You got like because your fucking mother or your grandma. All these motherfuckers here, all these like it's so many fucking people that have interracial relationships.
Right.
Like if you look back at the all the stars from the 60s, Sammy Davis Jr., Harry Belafonte, the big black stars.
Yeah.
They all had a white woman on their arm.
Yeah. Exactly.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all of the big time basketball players back then had white wives.
The one boxer, Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
He used to take him across state lines. He's the
What's the
original.
one boxer, Joe Louis. Joe Louis had a white wife. All the big, huge black stars, with the exception of a few. And they had like mulattoes. The black ones who had black women had mulattoes. But for the exception of a few, most of the black stars back then had fucking white women with them, man. It's crazy. And the black women like Eartha Kitt, Nina Simone, Maya Angelou, all the big black women stars in those days had white husbands.
And was light skinned.
Lena Horne, all these like it's insane when you think about it. Like they try to act like it was just the same shit as now.
Right.
James Baldwin.
James Brown. James Brown had a white wife. He was the
Frederick
who was
Douglass.
bigger than James Brown?
It was
You
worse
know what I'm
back
saying?
then. It was worse than it is now.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
lot of these dudes with OnlyFans chicks and ass models and shit.
Yeah. Like, it's just insane that they try to act like during this time, any star that these people looked up to or liked that was black had a white partner.
Right.
Muhammad Ali was talking big shit around this time, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
and
he
he
was like the
was
only pro-black person out there.
Dr. King.
yeah, Dr. King was sleeping around with white prostitutes.
His first love was a white woman.
His first love was a white woman. It's just I didn't hear about Malcolm X with no white woman.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that, but okay.
Malcolm X dealt with white women before he became Malcolm X.
Oh yeah, before
when he was like,
true shit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah, hell
Oh yeah. He was a
yeah,
pimp.
especially according
black-
to the one with Denzel Washington.
Yeah. He was a pimp. He was a pimp on the streets, man. This is crazy.
That is irrelevant, lady. With all due respect to you, if your daughter wanted to marry a gorilla, that's her business. That's
And
not
you
the
may
problem.
marry a white man in the next few months. You
No,
don't know who
I've
you're
been
going to fall in love with.
I've been
God
integrated.
controls
I've been
this.
integrated
Stop
all I
trying to
need
give
to
her
be
hope.
integrated. I've got these freckles and these red hair as a result of the rape that took place on my great grandmother in Mississippi. I don't want any more integration.
She talks like my coworkers.
I don't need it. I don't need it. The next man I marry will be black, so I can bring some little black babies in the world. No, lady.
She said the next man I'll be married will be black, so I can bring some little black babies in the world. Salute to Eric S, man. He says, even with alcohol. Shout out to Deluxe 247, aka Cal Rookie, aka the real MVP, coming through once again. Shout out to my man Barry B. Barry B is in the building. Make sure you guys well, hold on. Let me see. I gotta practice saying this. Ock Nation News is made possible by contributions from viewers like you.
Right. Look, and you gotta understand what you just said, Ock, right? This show is, I would argue, way more educational than PBS.
Yeah, filmed in a live studio audience.
I'm telling you.
Big
You know
fact.
what, man? You know what? Like, for instance, like somebody was like, "Oh, you need to be bigger and all this." Listen, man. This show is for the underground. This is the underground, man.
Yeah.
The underground of YouTube. Whoever here is here, man.
The Underground Railroad.
They cut the numbers in half. They literally cut my numbers in half this year. This, you know what I'm saying? It used to be like 300-400 people in the chat all the time. They cut it in half. But you know what? I kept going, man. Keep going, man. Got to keep going. Keep on going. But yeah, this is definitely definitely illuminating. One thing about it though is that when you like when y'all, and I'm not trying to talk about nobody. I'm not really trying to talk about nobody or shit. I'm just asking, just be asked. Like when y'all on chaotic platform, right? And people like you know, he got a lot of boomers on there or sometimes, you know, so y'all actually get to talk to boomers. I don't get to talk to none of them motherfuckers. Nobody come over here to talk, you know what I'm saying? So y'all actually get to talk to these people that got smoke, you know what I'm saying? Y'all actually get to talk to people that got smoke, because the smoke come over there. They love, you know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all have a hard time convincing them that, like, yo, it really wasn't like that back in the day?
Man, it's a mess over there. I don't even understand how they do it. It's rage bait. It looks like rage bait to me.
Yeah, but you know, chaotic just let people run their mouth. So he's just for entertainment. Like, it's for me, like, I don't really be trying to convince nobody. You know, I always be like, just come to Ock. If somebody really wants to talk, I'll be like, come to Ock Nation, talk that shit over there. That's usually what I say.
Do people believe? Do they be like, do they be like, no way? Like, Like
No,
you crazy.
they all, it's a hive mind. They all believe in the bullshit, and then the white people will come
Nah,
out
not a
there and try and
chaotic.
argue with them.
Not on
Chaotic?
some of the boomers do. You not actually know the boomers. Yeah, the boomers are lost, and they're not coming over.
Yeah, no, I don't want nobody to come over here because whenever one of them dudes come over here, they be an asshole. They think they gotta be an asshole. And that you know what I'm saying? Like that one dude, what's his name? I forgot his name. Some dude from over there came over here and he was talking.
Oh, I remember.
Limpwood.
He came over with oh boy, I don't know.
Yeah, he straight up embarrassed himself and shit.
Right. Yeah,
Yo,
he knows.
Linwood
He's
is a
still
psycho,
salty. He's still salty about that shit. He mad at you, dog.
Yeah, I bet.
Yo, Osa, why do you
take his
think,
ass on?
Why do you think, Osa, that hoteps don't really hit the link here though?
I mean, why would they? Like, why would you go? Why would you go somewhere where you don't stand a chance, as opposed to places where your stupid ass logic is king?
What
Like,
do
why
you mean don't stand a chance?
Yeah, like why would you? Why would you go somewhere and be a?
He comes here.
We was kings though. Why would you go somewhere and be a peasant? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I still don't understand what do you mean they don't stand a chance?
I mean, they can't. The shit that can normally fly, it's not gonna fly here. Like,
Wiki, quit playing dumb. Wiki.
No, I generally want to hear what Osa.
Nah, y'all know the shit the shit that flies anywhere else. Like me, I can go anywhere and be like racism, anything, right? And it's just
everything's
gonna fly.
racist.
Yeah, everything's racist. It's gonna go unchecked in 99% of the places I go as a Sunman.
Yeah.
But like here, it's not gonna fly. You're gonna actually have to prove your point. You're gonna have to, you know, and you get the opportunity to do so, which is more intimidating. And so the best thing you could do is just come over here and just try to fight and make it and play the victim, right? Because that's what you're used to doing. You're not really no king, because if you was, you'd be able to hold your principles anywhere.
Yeah,
right?
you know, it feels like here, Osa. You know, here is the pudding, right? The pudding is on the table, and the proof is in the pudding.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, earlier, weren't y'all asking each other if y'all had racist experiences?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yo, I've been to 3 Ku Klux Klan rallies in Connecticut when I was a little kid, like around 10, 11.
Damn, what's the worst shit?
What do you mean went to?
You're still alive, Reese?
Yeah, what do you mean?
What do you mean went to? You mean like who took you there? Like what is it like? How did it go down?
So I lied to my mom and told her I was going to play ball. And me and my boys went down there to see what was happening. It was in Bridgeport, Connecticut. They had a Klan rally right in front of City Hall, Bridgeport, Connecticut. A couple of them.
Oh, one of them rallies. I
public
thought you meant like a secret, like
secret
bar or somewhere.
Oh, hell no.
Right.
Oh, them joints, yeah, them joints, they had them joints in DC. They used to have them all by the Capitol and shit.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that the Ku Klux Klan used to be able to come out and talk publicly just like the Hebrews and everybody else.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely all the time. But they would have to have like police with them and shit, like a line of police across, like
hell yeah,
holding hands and shit.
Some people weren't going for that shit back then either.
Yeah,
kind of like.
Not black
don't want a white man to rape me.
He's not going to
you know what? That white woman should have just slapped her because it's the '60s and a black woman can't talk to no white woman like this. Just slap her, white woman.
He's going to marry you. You are going to be his honored wife. This is America.
That's the problem with white America today. Sex is on your mind.
Wow. She's stop. Like her daughter's not going to be twerking somewhere in the next 10 years.
Doing a boogie.
Hey, did you plan this video or this was random?
This is the algorithm. When I typed in, when this came up after the Bo Derek video, in the algorithm.
Damn.
I didn't. I just clicked on it. It was an algorithm.
Wow.
Destroying white America, lady. You have talked since you come on this program about your lovely daughter marrying this other man.
Wait a minute.
Sex is not the problem. Economics, politics, culture.
This is what made America. They came from
Lady,
every
I
nation.
don't
One
want
at a time, folks, please. Just finish yourself up. What would you like to say? Go
The
ahead.
Salvation Army has met votes of every immigrant, every country of the world. They have given them money to start out here in this country to help themselves become better, because this is a free country.
All right, fine. Now, what would you say to that? You wanted to respond.
I just want to respond and say this, that integration isn't the problem. The problem is how the Negro can become a man. So long the black man has been emasculated. Now he wants to become a man, just as you. The black woman wants to be a woman on her own 2 feet, not because she's sexually attracted to a white man. Now, what Cora has said, and what I want, and I think what all black people want, is to have the equality that the Constitution says all men have.
Gentleman in the back row.
My name is Russell Davis. I'm a student of political science. This afternoon, Mr. Meeks has said that he's not afraid of alienating white America. The young lady from Winnetka has stated that she saw during the marches which she participated in people who were full of fear and hatred. Mr. Lucas has said that the American Negro is either going to be free or he's going to be dead. My question is this: if the violence continues, aren't you, Mr. Meeks, and you, Mr. Lucas, afraid that it's going to be the second alternative?
Can I answer that?
Mr. Meeks, quickly.
Yeah, let me answer this gentleman.
So he asked the niggas, aren't you afraid if y'all keep burning down every fucking city that it's gonna be, y'all gonna, instead of being free, y'all gonna be dead? And these niggas, they ain't scared of no, they not scared.
Right.
This nigga just hopped up, was like, this nigga was like, let me hop up and tell this white man. Listen, salute to Christy, aka Michael Beirut Jordan. Michael Babe Ruth Jordan, the GOAT, coming through once again. Mount Rushmore. Shout out to Hurst.
Do you remember the one desegregation video we saw where the sisters were taking their kids to the white schools and the sisters had a demeanor of "I wish a motherfucker would"?
All day, all of them.
They still like that.
Yeah, all day. These motherfuckers. This motherfucker, white man spoke, and that Negro hopped up immediately. That white man said, "Don't y'all think that if y'all keep burning down all these damn cities, y'all gonna end up dead?" Nigga jumped up. Well, watch what this nigga about to say. You already know what he about to say.
Yeah, let me answer this gentleman. You know, it's very hard to say what you want to say when after you've said it, somebody gets some answer like you haven't been talking. But you know what, young white fellow? I got a son in the 101st Airborne that you're going to kill, probably, because he's going to Vietnam. I got a nephew just came back from Korea that was wounded 3 times.
Wow.
Everything happened and went home, a cop beat the hell out of him with a pistol butt. Now, you get this straight. You can kill all the black folks you want to, baby, but you will not kill the freedom of black folks. It's common.
So this nigga is giving. Well, they had a draft back then, so it's not. So he ain't have a choice. But yeah, they had the draft. I forgot they had the draft. I was about to say he didn't let his sons go in the army, but they had the draft back then. So yeah.
Yeah.
Now you get this straight. You can kill all the black folks you want to, baby, but you will not kill the freedom of black folks. It's common. We're going to get it. You think you're so indestructible. You think you're so great because you got all these weapons. I remember Mao Zedong once said he wondered where he'd get his weapons from, and then we armed Chiang Kai-shek, and he said, "Thank you, Jesus." You see? So don't misunderstand us, baby. We're dead serious. This country was founded on revolution. Those little settlers out there in the northeast section of this country had some muskets and some sticks and some stones. And they whipped the mighty professional British Army, baby. and 5,000 of them were black, and one black woman disguised herself as a man and fought with you all. And we don't have our freedom yet. We fought in every one of your damn lousy wars, baby, and you give us nothing. Now the war is going to be here because we're going to be free. Now you kill all you want to, but we kill too.
Yes, you
And
do.
we don't frighten. We don't frighten at all.
This young lady back here.
Wow.
We know that. We know y'all don't frighten.
That was deep. That was deep. That was deep, man. That was deep.
He went in.
Wow. It just show you how niggas was not afraid of whites at all. I'm talking about not one eye older. Yeah, not
There's 1,000 old talk shows like that.
They have their forms of government. What's crazy about that video, though, Ike, is we know that as that meeting was going on, some men were blowing each other's face off in the streets.
Oh yeah.
And heroin
Even
was
back
terrible.
Yeah, heroin like a motherfucker. Heroin. They try to say that it's just crazy. They say crack ruined the black community. Dog, heroin was way worse than crack. Heroin is the boy, right? Crack is the girl.
Yeah.
Heroin is like a storm that lasts a week. Crack was like a fucking tornado that came and just tore your town up in an hour.
Yeah, I mean, crack was more of the violence that came with the crack game. Like if it wasn't for the violence, it would have just been another drug. Seriously, all drugs fuck people up. All drugs turn people into junkies. All drugs make people, sell their kids to drug dealers for drugs. All drugs have, women with selling baby formula and shit and selling their kids Nintendo cartridges to get drugs. All drugs gonna do that. You think heroin ain't gonna make you do that?
Don't disrespect the crack business, dog. The crack business changed the world forever. It changed the automotive industry forever. There was no cars in America with antennas on them. It brought us the mandatory minimums with the feds that everybody benefited from for decades. It gave us the crime bill, all these new rehabs everywhere and halfway out. Crack did a lot for America, dog. It was colossal. It was 15-year-old niggas walking. Yo, it wasn't no 15-year-old heroin dealers riding 745s to 11th grade.
That's true. Yeah, that makes sense.
My little cousin had a 745 when he was in 11th grade.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah,
I get you. Tell it, man. You ahead of me, man. You a little bit ahead of me, so
listen to me. This is no lie. This is what the movies won't show you. The gangster movies won't show you. It used to be crack houses. I'm not even exaggerating at all. With lines like going around the corner, not around the block. When you hear some niggas say that, that's an exaggeration. But you would see 30, 35 fiends, like not in a neat line, but like
I know you're saying milling around,
around the corner. Some dipped off in the alley, some in cars. Literally, dog. And man, it was so much street money. It was billions, man.
But the same shit with heroin, though. They line up around the corner for heroin too.
Well, you can look at Kensington. There's never been nothing like that in history, anywhere in the world.
Even to today, that's what I'm saying. Like if you look at Kensington, and you look at the black community, it was like that. Like black community ain't strung off for heroin no more. We passed it, so we can't even think about it. And but I mean, let me just play this video for you, man. I think this is 75, so you would have been 5, right?
Tell you about the
They're still on heroin, Chief.
We went uptown to what I think is the worst street in the worst neighborhood in the worst slum in North America, and we recorded a frightening slice of life there on the block.
This is Harlem, a place almost everybody has heard of, but where most outsiders have never been. Every urban problem that plagues this country is represented here, and you can find it all within a few blocks of this rooftop. Broken families, rampant street crime, the worst housing this side of Calcutta, Alcoholism,
right near the
street
edge.
gangs, and the worst plague of all, drug addiction.
Is that
At
Donnie?
first, this segment was intended
Geraldo.
simply as an investigation of the heroin
Geraldo.
epidemic. The puppies are growing again in Turkey, and I wanted to see if the Turkish main line had been reconnected. But Harlem, even the pits of Harlem, is a story so much larger than just junk and junkies. As James Baldwin once said, walk down any street in Harlem and see what we, this nation, have become. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're going on the block. This is Harlem. Welcome to America's backyard.
Damn. What an intro.
Listen to the music, y'all.
Somebody needs to sample that shit.
Well, it probably did.
Yes. I know. I got to hear it.
Here's the ghetto. 2 or 3 years ago, federal officials estimated that there were 500,000 heroin addicts in the United States. Half of them lived in New York City, and half of those lived in Harlem. Since then, some of the heroin flow into this country from the Mediterranean has been stopped, and the number of junkies has dropped by at least a third. Thousands of others have been enrolled in government-sponsored methadone clinics, substituting one addiction for another, slightly less harmful, slightly less antisocial. But on the street corners and alleyways of Harlem, heroin is still king. There are clusters of men and women waiting around to score. This is the block. This is nowhere. How much are you using now every day?
Now would run me every bit of about $40 to $70, $40 to $75 actually.
Now where do you get that bread?
And that's a lot of fucking
Yeah,
money.
I'm just
in
about
that.
to tell you to pause that. Listen, if this nigga's a dope fiend right here, right? Dope fiends don't look like him now. Clean and in shape, and you know what I mean?
Taking care of and shit.
But you don't know what his arms look like. He probably got tracks up and down his arms.
But his afro is neat as shit. God damn.
Oh yeah.
And he's fly. That hat right there was a big deal.
Yeah, the crack junkie is a different. Yeah, the crack junkie
it
is just fucking yeah. But
a
still,
good crackhead looks like a corpse.
Yeah,
look like a chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. No bullshit. Fucking yeah. Facts, man. But I see what you're saying, but still, it's like this shit ravaged though. But all I'm saying is they act like it was like all fucking great until crack came on. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Have you ever seen a dope fiend about 140 pounds with a small oven balanced on his back with his hands cupped backwards and he's leaned over like literally walking a block and two? Yo, listen, it was different, man.
Yeah.
Different. Hey, what did they call it? That one video you showed where it was Detroit and the dude kept calling him shooting galleries or something like that.
Yeah. That's where they all hang out and shoot up. Like they all shared needles back in those days. In those days, it was nothing to like just shoot my shit and then you shoot your shit. You know what I mean? This is 875. This is 1975.
Right. Yeah. AIDS wasn't even jumping yet. I think AIDS popped off in 78.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I thought it was 82, but they said
I thought it was like 82. That's when the vaccine came out. Was 82.
Yeah, that's Fauci and them, but it was a situation.
Actually.
And where is that? Now tell me, be straight with me now.
Now that's all like as far as like just hustling, really.
Well, you rip off people too? Now you got to tell me straight.
Yeah, well, like, hey, if I have to.
Pressing.
Let me see your arms. Let me see where you're shooting at.
Damn. Pressing them.
But it's up there.
Now you've been using this for 8 years, the same arm here?
No, I've been using both of them, but this one is a brand new one. You know, that I just started back with.
Let me ask you something. Don't you think you're killing yourself?
Well, I can tell you that right. Truthfully, yeah.
How many years you been using that?
Like 22 years right now.
22 years you've been using?
Yeah.
How old are you
now?
now? Where you getting your junk?
Started in
Anywhere I can.
Holy shit.
Hold up, man.
He's 20 years old.
I'm throwing in the towel now.
He started in 53. That nigga started in 53.
You win, Robert.
God,
And he
damn.
look cool as hell.
Yeah, yeah. And these motherfuckers talk a street nigga today, you can barely understand them. These niggas
Hell
got perfect English, man. These niggas speaking it easy. These are street, yo. These are street niggas. These are the. That's the thing. But they also gotta get their support their habit. So they ain't got no job. So they street niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Has it been using?
Yeah,
How old are you now?
I'm 35 now.
Where you getting your junk now?
I get it anywhere I can, uptown, downtown, I even go to Jersey sometime.
Where's the dope coming from now?
Right now, like, I don't know where, like, it's coming from, but, like, I just get it from whoever got it.
And how do you get the bread to get it?
I do a little of everything. I might do burglary and everything like that,
Have you ever been in jail?
Oh, many a time.
How many times?
I can't even count them, but so many.
Don't you think you're on a one-way street, brother?
Matter of fact, I know I'm on a one-way street, but like, I can't do no better.
Let's see where you're shooting at.
Wow.
Sure, that's an old scar. Look at that. Now, how do you feel about this, man? Let me ask you.
Let me tell you something. Every time I look at it, it hurt my feelings. You understand? I feel like less than a man when I look at it.
But what about your family?
That's how I feel less than a man. No, I know how my people feel.
Well, when did you start using heroin?
When I was 20 years old. I'm 30 now.
Do you have any children?
Yes, 2. A boy, 4 years old, and a girl, 7.
Were they born addicted?
Well, my daughter was born addicted to heroin, and my son was born addicted to methadone.
Well, how did that make you feel as a mother?
Lousy.
But I mean, couldn't you do something about it?
What can you do? That stuff seems to have you overpowered some kind of way, and even those that are really loved more than it is, heroin and stuff, it just can't seem to do nothing about it.
How did you get hooked?
Well, some fellow I met in the Bronx, I was going out with him, and he was using drugs. I didn't know it at the time, and he just offered it to me, and I took it like a fool, and then after that, I just continued using it. I liked it. And when I got addicted to it, I needed it.
How much are you using now every day?
About 2 quarters.
How much is 2 quarters?
About $150 now, about anywhere from 55 to 60 a quarter.
Yo.
Yeah, that's an awful lot of money. Some people don't get paid that much money in a whole week. Where are you getting it from?
Yeah, well, I boost.
This motherfucker had $150 a day habit. I gotta go to my inflation calculator, man. Hold on, man.
You know what's wild about this video? That white chick they was talking to had a New York accent. Every nigga they've talked to so far had a Southern accent, and they in Harlem.
Yep, that's where they came from.
150.
Remember American Gangster? His whole family came from the South.
Yeah. Harlem niggas sound like Harlem niggas today, though. They sound like
they've been here a few generations, but Harlem always had black people. Like even in the 20s, it was the same thing. Like it's like the black landing spot and shit for black people and shit.
Yo, mathematically, that one dude that was talking was a 15-year-old dope fiend in 1955.
Damn.
That
is crazy. Yo, somebody said that's about $400 a day today. $400 fucking dollars.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm about to look it up on the hold on, let me see. It says $150 in 1975. Nah. $150 in 1975 is $928.
That's like a stack now, yo.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Yo.
you heard him said most people don't get paid that in a week.
Yo, in 1975, you would get a bag of weed this big for $5.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So you're telling me right now that give or take, it's about a stack a day?
Easily.
$928.
Wow.
But look, the other guy said he was doing burglaries. Like if you think about it, right? You gotta have heroin, right? It's no like you can't like not you know what I'm saying? It's like weed. Like I remember when I smoked weed, I was addicted to weed, but I can go to sleep without the weed. It would be hard, but I can go to sleep without. You have to have heroin. You gotta have it. Or
You're
get sick.
miserable without it.
Yeah, you have to have it.
How much are you using now every day?
About 2 quarters.
How much is 2 quarters?
About $150 now. About
Literally, he just threw the bottle in.
from 55 to 60 a quarter.
Now, that's an awful lot of money. Some people don't get paid that much money in a whole week. Where are you getting it from?
Yeah, well, I boost. Boosting is stealing, layman's terms, wearing like,
Who do you steal from?
Anywhere and everywhere. Like I say, I'm a thief.
But what was the last time you stole?
I'm saying, the last time I stole was day before yesterday.
The day before yesterday?
Yeah.
What was it?
Meats.
Who'd you steal it from?
From department stores, supermarkets.
From the alcoholic businessman
Who
to his
does it?
pill-popping suburban housewife, there are drug addicts at every level of American society. But only the poor suffer it so desperately with lives so hopeless. To get the money he needs to buy his drugs, a heroin dope fiend will sell anything he can get his hands on, anything that has a resale value on the street, anything from a stolen TV set to his own girlfriend.
Your girlfriend here is a prostitute and she turns the money over to you.
Yes, well, yeah, right. You could say that.
I told
How do you
you,
feel
man,
about that?
when you was a pimp back in the day, anytime you hear about them black dudes talking about they was pimps, that's white girl. The main hoes was white girls. Black pimps pimped white girls back in the day.
That's true. According to Iceberg Slim.
Oh yeah, I haven't read those books, but I'm familiar with them. Yeah, but no,
Yeah.
but I just know from just what I've seen in history and white girls niggas was pimping white bitches all over the country, 90 going north, everywhere. I'm talking about all through what they talk about lynching period and segregation, all through all that shit. Black pimps was pimping the shit out of white girls.
That alone, I should disqualify the racist rhetoric. Everything was racist rhetoric. I personally think that alone.
It won't. It won't.
But do you feel me though? I like
Yeah.
how racist can it possibly be if these white bitches are society allows these song words to do that to these white bitches?
Yeah, it's a racist, like the white men, the fact that they let their daughters, we're not talking about just like
Also in the back.
we're talking about your daughters. This is your daughters, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? These your daughters.
How racist can they possibly be? Also in the back.
Yeah.
Salute.
Also, how racist can it be, bro?
Yeah,
How
don't look
racist can
that
it
bad.
possibly be?
Don't look that bad to me. They look like they're enjoying the same lives that the sun men I'm around today enjoy.
Yeah.
But here we're saying about what I'm saying about how racist can it be if even back then the brothers were pimping the white girls.
Yeah, nah, I doesn't sound racist to me.
That's how it was, man. You had to have your white girl because a white girl was the money maker.
Yeah.
Now a lot of them had black girls on their roster, but that was just, sometimes that's just
extra dollars, get a
well,
couple
yeah.
Yeah.
The money maker, if you was a real pimp and you was any pimp worth you had white or a stable of white girls because they make the money. The black girls don't make no money. The white girls get the money because they more in demand.
The black chicks were on the corner. The white chick would be delivered to you.
Yeah, and the white chick is gonna get you the white chick is gonna get you the money because
the higher paying clientele.
Yeah, but not only that, like niggas can fuck black girls on their own. Nigga don't have to pay to fuck a black girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas,
for free.
A lot of niggas wanna you know what I'm saying, fuck a black girl. So you got the nigga clientele and you got the white clientele that just want to fuck white girls too, like the high end white clientele.
Anything from a stolen TV set to his own girlfriend.
Your girlfriend here is a prostitute and she turns the money over to you.
Yes, well, yeah, right. You could say that.
Well, how do you feel about that?
I don't like it at all, but it's the only way I could do it right now. My clothes is not correct as far as a job, a legal job, and I'm getting over out here.
You mean you're making money here?
Yeah, except for the cops, when the cops are out here.
How many times have you been arrested?
Twice.
Well, how do you feel, like having to sell yourself so he can buy drugs?
Well, I use it too, and even if I wasn't, I know that if things were reversed, he'd do the same thing for me.
What?
You know, we've been together a while, and
Pimp,
we
pimp,
started off, he was working, taking care of me, and I know that if it was reversed, you know, he'd look out for me.
How long you been together?
Bitch, you know I love you.
A little over a year.
Yeah, but I mean that's good pimping. If he got her thinking that, that's part of his pimping. Like if she said no, he ain't pimping.
You see, he sat there quietly.
Yeah, he pimping.
We all know what that Kane was thinking when she said that.
Yeah, he said, bitch, watch your motherfucking mouth, bitch.
When this bitch said that he would do it for me, this some man was thinking, bitch, I'd kill you.
Say the wrong shit, right?
I know that if it was reversed, you know, he'd look out for me.
How long you been together?
We've been together now a little over a year.
Are you in love with each other?
Why not? Of course, the feeling is there. You know, something must be there. You know.
Wow.
Almost half the population of Harlem is under 20 years old, and most kids between 16 and 20 are out of school, and most of those are out of work. Because they have not much else to do and no place else to belong, they've organized themselves into street gangs. Gangs which bear no resemblance at all to the Hollywooded, tinseled version that you saw in the movie West Side Story.
Savage.
With names that would be comically preposterous under any other circumstances, names like the Spanish Kings or the Savage Samurai. There are 269 street gangs in this city. 36 of them are in Harlem. Ask the folks in the neighborhood about them and you'll get two stories. To some, they're the new vigilantes, scouring the streets, preying on the dope dealers that prey on the people. To others, the gangs are just so many more muggers, thieves, and bullies, ruling neighborhood territories like feudal warlords, only adding to the problems of the block. Refuge from this harsh life on the street is often found on the rooftops, and here a boy nicknamed Slick gets away from it all by presiding over a coop of 16 pigeons.
Mike Tyson.
How long have you been flying your birds, Slick?
Been flying about 5 years.
How does it make you feel when you see your birds up there?
Makes me feel good.
How come?
To know that I could train them, you know, because at first when I was starting to train them, I used to lose the birds.
And now?
Now I could train them. Now I know how to teach them. They always stay here. They never go nowhere. They always stay in their home. They don't go no other place.
Yo.
That's a valuable looking down
skill.
on Harlem,
That
down the
is.
street.
Glider.
That's a fucking Puerto Rican. That's a whole Puerto Rican right there.
He could be making, man, that's a valuable skill. He could work for Hollywood.
They don't go no other place.
How do you feel looking down on Harlem instead of being on the streets?
I don't know. It's better to be on the roof because on the street is too much trouble. Too many things going on in the street.
These sooty, graceless pigeons are the closest things these kids have to wildlife, and that almost gives the birds a certain elegance. Time for the Renegades when Roy Rosa, their president, and Rolando Gonzalez, the vice president, finally figured out that they were all running nowhere at full speed ahead. They met a building contractor, a tough ex-Marine named Tom Foscolas. Tom convinced the city government to turn over one of the hundreds of abandoned buildings in East Harlem to the gang, and now they're rehabilitating the building and their own lives.
The Renegades were first into drugs.
That's a straight Puerto Rican right there. Look at that motherfucker. Like the way they look now, think about it. Like they just like everybody just flows with the style of the times. Like that motherfucker now, he gonna just be, you know what I'm saying, a regular Puerto Rican in New York with some skinny jeans on and some motherfucker, a white tee and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some
tats. Right. Yeah, tatted up and shit. Was probably having braids and shit or some shit like that or some plaits. But back then they looked just like anybody in the 70s and shit with the 70s get.
They had their own look in the 80s though.
Yeah, every generation they just rock with the flavor of the times.
So real quick, while niggas
Right,
walk around
revolution,
with
as they
bell
would say.
bottoms, right, and all of that, this is what your average Puerto Rican looked like in the early 80s, late 70s. He would have tight jeans on, high waters with white socks, penny loafers, a tight white tee, V-neck with a pack of cigarettes rolled up in the sleeve, and he probably have a comb in his back pocket, and his hair slicked back in some curly type hairdo. And it would be, you see 30 of them all look like just like that.
Looking like fucking Happy Days or some shit.
I'm dead serious. Dead serious. That's what Puerto Ricans look like. They ain't start dressing like us till hip hop came.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, facts.
They started off with gun shooting, knife fights, antenna fights, chain fights. Everybody was out to get everybody else. One gang to another gang, mess them up, that's it. They're no good. They're our enemy. Beat them up, take their colors, and destroy everything that they can see in their way. If it's something that was in their path, knock it down. They don't care what it was.
What kind of stuff are you into now?
We're rehabilitating a building over here on 119th Street and 2nd Avenue. And before that, we had built 2 parks in 118th Street between 2nd and 3rd. And ever since, that's what we've been doing.
Yo, these are gangbangers. And they sound like fucking the average doctor or lawyer nowadays, yo. The English language, we have taken a fall, yo. In the English language.
Look, you know how we hear these hoteps speak lyingly about the past, but if they were to say, man, back in the day, man, we spoke good English, I'd be like, yeah, no, brother.
That's true. Yeah. That would be the only lie they didn't tell about the past, man.
Yeah.
Like, these motherfuckers are Harlem fucking thugs. And they not ashamed to sound smart either. Like, they're not like, you know how it is. Those like,
yeah, you'll get clown for sounding.
Yeah. These motherfuckers don't care. They like,
you a smarty.
Rehabilitating not only the building but yourself.
The building ourselves, the community, the people around us, the people that live in these slums. We're trying to help everybody.
Tom, how'd the project get started?
Project gets started because a group of people referred to as the Renegades of Harlem, Youth Gang for the People, decided to begin to rebuild their own community and have been doing so for the last 3.5 years.
Do you see what the Renegades have done with this building as a model for other street gangs in other neighborhoods and other cities?
Absolutely. The street gang, the word gang is a very funny word. And if you look at what Webster has to say, it basically says a group of people working together. Now, it's unfortunate in our society, we've been taught that a gang is a destructive force. The Renegades have proven otherwise.
At night, to walk down certain streets in Harlem is not merely frightening, it's totally reckless. On 8th Avenue, on a winter night like this one, the only people hanging out are either the sharks looking for something to score or the people invulnerable to attack because they have nothing left to lose. Except for the prostitutes or the hopelessly addicted, most of the women are inside. So are the children. They're a whole other story that I can just show you an example of. Unfortunately, the example is typical. With a community worker named Nelson Dawes, I visited a desperately poor Puerto Rican family in East Harlem. To see the apartment they live in, you can appreciate how laughable are expressions like the war on poverty.
There are 8 kids in the family, ranging in ages from 19 to 4 years of age.
Now, I understand that there is no father, and the mother didn't want to be on camera because she's embarrassed about all this.
Yes, that's correct. This is a one-parent household, which is usually the norm for people living in this community.
How do they make it? Why do they have to live this way? Maybe that question is rhetorical. Maybe it doesn't have an answer. I don't know. But, I mean, in your experience, what's happening here?
Well, I think what's happening is that the services that are supposed to be available for families like this is non-existent. Given all of the rhetoric of the war on poverty and the dismemberment of OREO, which was supposed to assist social programs, that has never come down to this level. As far as any upgrading the quality of their life, given the 10 years that have gone by, nothing has really happened.
What's your name?
Raymond.
How old are you, Raymond?
9.
9 years old?
Yes.
Are you in school?
Yes.
What grade are you in?
2nd.
What's his name? That's the best interview I ever did. Children are the only hope in the life of this neighborhood. This man is deaf. He's the dope dealer, and he operates unchecked and unafraid despite a new law that provides a mandatory life sentence for heroin pushers. What do you deal?
Anything I can deal. Anything that I can get some money from. I'm a hustler. But the money is right, I'm right.
How much can you make dealing heroin every week?
$5,000.
Damn. How much do you need to support your own habit?
I don't have a habit.
You mean you don't have a habit and you're still dealing heroin?
That's where the money's at.
Don't you feel bad about that?
I don't feel bad. Know why?
Why?
Because, you see, I knew that it's a dog-eat-dog world.
Wow.
You know, and society as we know it now is to get money. Any way you can get it. The more money, if you got enough money, ain't no limit to the things you can do. On the other hand, if you don't have any money, you can't do nothing.
Well, how many people get hurt by you doing that? How many people just get strung out on dope by your dealing?
That's their problem.
Wow.
That's their problem.
Black power.
Yeah, man.
6 Black power indeed.
Whew. Yeah, man, that's what's up, man. Salute to S Freak, man. He said salute to the nation. I missed you guys.
Yo,
Yeah,
people
man.
were honest as hell in the 70s, man.
Right. And they spoke well, they were honest. None of them guys felt like they was like stunting to make themselves look a certain way.
Yo, they don't sound that stupid. They can speak clearly, and you can understand them. Nowadays, a fiend sounds like mush, yo.
Yeah, a nigga, a regular street nigga sound.
I didn't want to say it, but okay.
Yeah, a regular dude that's on the street just hanging out. YN, let's just say a YN. A YN sound like he's speaking a different language.
Oh, you go to Atlanta, you need a translator.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Salute to that. Salute to those people, man. That was illuminating, man. That was very illuminating, man. It's the sun, man. Wow.
Hey, I got a little gift for you, man. I'm gonna put it in the back chat. I made a Caitlin Clark beat.
A Caitlin Clark beat?
Yeah. I sampled what's that fool name that's in all this trouble with the women? Podcaster.
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, I sampled. Yeah.
You want me to play it?
Man, she got him for that bag.
Go ahead if you want. Yeah.
Is it back there? Is it back there?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Where's that? Okay, that's it. Let me see.
Hey, I could been 90 degrees for like a month and a half over here, yo.
In Philly, yeah.
Crazy.
I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm up in the mountains, but it's still hot up here, man. It never was like this ever.
I was in the Poconos all last weekend. And it was like 95 degrees.
Yeah, it was never like this 10 years ago. It would be hot. It would be hot days, but this shit is crazy. Like DC up this motherfucker. Hot as a motherfucker. All summer, blazing. Now you know they're gonna say what is that called? Warming or whatever the fuck.
Global warming.
Yeah.
cold. Your brim. And get on out of my
Always cold. What sample is that? Hands up on. Where'd you get that sample from?
That's a Game of Thrones song that Ed Sheeran did for Game of Thrones.
Oh, you sampled that?
Yeah, it's a Lannister soldier song.
Oh, okay.
It sounds it sounds way better off the stream. That joint hard.
Yeah.
With all the bass and everything in that joint. Yeah,
I worked hard on that
that's
shit.
why I played it. Because when you play things on StreamYard, it don't come through.
Yeah.
So I played it on my phone. Yeah, I mean, it got potential, man. You gotta keep working with it, man. Keep adding shit to it or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's a good start, man.
I designed that beat to have some highlights behind it. It's not like supposed to be no hip hop exclusive shit. It's like
Sound like some shit Rakim would rap to, some shit like that.
Yo,
You know
Reese,
what
you
I'm
be
saying?
watching the W?
I only watch Clark, yo. I tried to watch some other stuff, man, but I just
Y'all getting y'all team though, Reese. Y'all getting team. Y'all getting a WNBA
Philly.
team, man.
That'd be nice if Clark come over here to Philly.
The Philly Uglies.
Shit.
You out of pocket.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I like it got a nice ring to it, don't it?
Remember, he said there's a little Brazil in
Oh
Philly.
yeah, Reese, man, come on,
Still
man.
ain't showed us that motherfucker.
Reese, man, bless the day, bro.
I promise you, dog.
Bro,
we got 6 major universities over here, dog. There's beautiful women.
Them
all
girls
over.
ain't from Philly though.
But
We
they
talking
stay
about
here.
the homegrown.
Murder. I don't believe.
The college chicks stay here and they get the job downtown.
Nah, Reese, come on, bro.
Count,
It's
man.
it's all good, Reese. It's all love, but don't come on. You
Some
know,
shit from California don't count, man. Come on, man. We talking about what came out of y'all soil,
Bread.
man, and it's just not
bread,
looking good, Jack.
born and bred in Philly.
Yeah, it don't look good,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, you ain't never showed. You told us you were gonna show us, Reese. You were gonna take your camera and walk around and show us.
I forgot, man. I walked
Yeah,
around with
I
my
bet.
camera one day, and all of a sudden, I
bet.
took a bunch of videos of dope fiends falling and black chicks threatening niggas.
You took a wrong turn.
I got a video of a baby with weave, yo, an infant that can't even walk with like
Mm.
15-inch Jackie, pink.
Yo, also, you familiar with our Philly situation, right? Where we have yet to see one.
I know, man. I used to cake for Philly, man. I thought Philly had some Jones, but
What made you think that?
because I've been to Philly, man. I used to hang out in Philly, but
You seen them?
I seen the drones around Temple.
Oh, that's what I just talked about.
We not talking about
Right.
imports. We talking about the soil, the bitch that went to high school there. The bitch that went to high school there.
It's about 5 neighborhoods in Philly that ain't never on the news. Penrose, Winfield, Mount Airy, Oak Lane, and West
Winfield, that's
it ain't
somewhere,
nothing but baddies walking around in all them neighborhoods, dog. They
I've
just
been to
never on the
Winfield
news. The
before.
news is always North Philly.
Put that on YouTube. I'll put that neighborhood on YouTube right now. See if somebody's walking around. Because I just don't believe it, man. I'm sorry, Reese.
Okay. Trying to tell you, dog.
Nah, I did used to. Well, up at Morgan, I did fuck with a couple jumps for Philly that was tough as shit, and that's why I kind of thought Philly had some jumps, but those were the two.
Man,
It's the hood, man. The hood is ugly. It is.
Winfield, that's the neighborhood. Winfield Heights.
That's where Will Smith from.
Yeah, that's what I visited his house when I went to Philly. When I went to Philly one time, and we drove past his house.
Yeah. I used to play ball against Bull, man. We used to get mistaken for each other. No kidding. Same height, weight, everything.
You got big ass ears, man.
Hold on, let me show you my avatar. This is me when I was 15 years old.
Yeah, they used to always confuse me for they confuse me for DiCaprio all the time, Mike. For Leo DiCaprio.
So that's you when you was 15?
People used to think I was Will Smith.
I can see it. I ain't gonna hold you. I can see it.
My nigga, listen. The boy was before y'all knew him. Will Smith used to be at dollar parties and battle rapping in basement parties that cost $1. No kidding. Him and Jeff.
Oh, he used to rap in those?
Yeah, and he played ball. He played ball like a motherfucker. He played for Overbrook. Same school Wilt Chamberlain played for.
But we know
You got some long ass on. You little fucking orangutan, man.
you're blacking shots all day. Yo, we know two things though. Every time we come into the I Nation, right? We know two things at least. Some ain't gonna be committing some very violent crimes, and if and when I goes to Philly, we know what we know the females ain't where it's at.
I could show them to you. You come here, fam. We got a strip called South Street, dog. You go down there on the weekend. That's when all the baddies come out, fam.
South Street be lit.
Thousands of them.
Yeah,
He's still not talking about the homegrowns.
Man,
you're not talking
what about the jumps on Broad Street?
Yeah.
But you know what? Out the strength, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, Reese.
I ain't giving him no benefit of no doubt.
This was the capital of red bones in the 80s, dog, and 90s. Capital.
And this is 2025, bro.
DC was the capital in the 90s.
I'm about to say, I thought it
DC was the capital of red bones, period.
I'm Yuki Washington.
I'm Jessica.
DC ain't no capital, no damn red.
You out in the 90s, you crazy. It wasn't nothing but
DC
yellow.
got all type. DC ain't known for like having red bones though. It ain't like a thing. It ain't like it's an epidemic or like it ain't enough white people. It ain't enough interracial relationship here to have a generation of like fucking half breeds and shit.
Yeah, it ain't like that now. I've been out there recently. I ain't
here
seen
in DC. Here in DC, it's black on. It's like Chocolate City. The chicks be. Yeah, you got light skinned chicks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you have light skinned chicks, but
yeah,
you got all like it's not like
Miami,
Southern California or Phoenix or like those are places where you're gonna see a lot of like mulattoes and shit. You're not gonna see a lot of mulattoes in DC like that, young girls like that. You know what I'm saying, in the hood or in around the way. Most of the niggas that I grew up with, man, them niggas, everything they ever fucked was black.
Yo, do you notice that most of the stories you do from Philly is from North Philly?
Yeah.
North Philly is so big, it's literally like 60% of this city.
Wow, I didn't know.
South
that.
Philly is tiny as hell. Well, West Philly has a little bit of size, but not most of the city is North Philly, like 70% of it, bro. And the little neighborhoods that like scale the perimeter of Philadelphia, that's where most of the bad chicks live at. And I'm telling you, people been saying for decades that North Philly was like the ugliest neighborhood in America. They've been saying that. So you are right when you say that shit.
Yeah, I mean, this is Winfield. I don't even want to.
Y'all got it.
Y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all like we got too much data, man. Too much data.
Yeah.
Too much data on y'all, man.
They in the hole.
Y'all got countless receipts. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, we need at least like 1,000 of them to get y'all back to zero.
Yeah, I ain't go Free Fest. Let me give y'all one check.
Really going to be a good day at the Naval Yard.
Thank y'all so much for coming. My name is Melissa Young. I run Mass Strategies. Me and Freeway and our fabulous team back here are responsible for
Freeway.
this festival. So we are really
Freeway.
excited to have all of you.
Love the Freeway.
This is my shit right here, yo. Classic.
Just cut for me, mommy.
Yeah.
Please. Okay. Yeah, free. Okay.
This song make you drive fast.
She says she blow la la. Flip side. Now she my baby mama. Get wild. Okay.
Freeway got the hood on smash, poppin' tick, step on gas
All
and
right,
get
let me see these broads.
Freeway got the club on
Let's see
lock.
these
Step on
broads.
This is in the hood too.
I'm looking for like when niggas see something, they gonna be like, hey, that close rewind. Ain't nobody
Keep the
saying
camera
that.
on her.
Nah, this
Ain't
is
nobody- Ain't nobody saying nothing, man.
yeah.
You know, I mean, we trying to give you a chance, man. Like, you know, like, look, man.
Hey, look, I've been catching them for 50 years, dog. They kept me single for 90% of my life. It was so many. So, shit.
Man.
Come on, man. Let's see.
I never ran out, man.
And they was from Philly, though.
Yeah, I've been living in Philly most of my life.
But them bras you talking about, they're from Philly?
Yeah.
Or they like passing through?
Nah, fam.
Yeah, Reese from the turf, man.
Both my kids' moms from Philly, man. One of my kids' moms was a model, man.
Man. Let's see. I'm trying, man. I'm
right, man. It's like, man, I want to believe you, Reese. I really do.
Yeah, because I'm trying to find a festival, something with a lot of people. As soon as you see,
this is my baby moms and my daughter right here. They both from Philly. Blow this up,
bro. Let me see. Oh man, Reese, man, you gonna have us talking about your family and shit, man. God, man, don't do this, man. Don't do this, man. Yeah,
my baby mom's cute. She dark skinned. She's 6'1". She's from Africa, dog. She played ball, model.
All I see is the dude from Soldier Story, man, on the screen, man.
No, that ain't
he's
me.
in the bottom right. Oh, you on the bottom? Okay. You switch.
That's me.
Lieutenant
Waters and shit.
Okay, you move.
Yeah, Sergeant Waters.
Okay. Let me. I don't want to judge your. I don't want to judge your people. I want to see.
I don't care, man.
Nah, I mean, no. What I'm saying is that I still can't even see that. Like I can't even see nothing.
Well, Shorty is 49 in this picture, dog. My baby mom
I can't really see. I can't blow it. I can't see it because I can't blow it up too.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I take your word. I believe you, man. I believe that if somebody can, if it's a bad chick in Philly, if somebody can talk her into, doing some things, man, it's you, man. I believe you, man.
My daughter look like Naomi Campbell, fam.
The pickings are slim,
right? Very slim.
I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree.
All right, there you go. So now we.
But if you leave North Philly, dog, if you leave North Philly and West Philly, it's like Brazil. I promise you, nothing but mixed breeds and oh my god, we're famous for it. New York niggas used to come here to meet chicks, man.
So they're like what on breeders in Philly?
All kinds of stuff, man.
Looking, man. I'm trying to. Let's see. Philly. What else? A party, a club.
Philly,
club.
yeah,
Okay,
Philly club, yeah, put Philly club, maybe.
Let's see the club, man. The club, man. Let's see the club. The Illinois.
If you put Old City clubs, Old City would be a lot of beautiful women at night. Thousands of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the neighborhood too.
Yo, I got one cheap. Put Philly nightlife. Philly nightlife.
Yeah.
The gay neighborhood is taking over Philly nightlife. They got straight clubs down there now, and that's where a lot of the hot chicks be at.
Cool.
I'm telling you, they have taken it over.
What about Center City? Is that somewhere?
Yeah, that might be something. That might be
right there.
I can't go to nothing live. They like that's a live thing.
Oh, it was live. Okay.
Damn, they go Kensington.
What about the channel itself? Like maybe they got something that's not live in there.
Here we go.
What is it?
We trying Philly. We trying, bro.
And look what they start off with. Rihanna.
But Philly is just. I mean, I have several African bras that was beautiful, man. Like them joints was Nigerian and a motherfucker, and they was beautiful.
Listen, dog, there's a little Ethiopian community over here, like small one in West Philly, and their bar, dog. Those women, I saw some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life in that bar. Ethiopian chicks are gorgeous, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, when they hit though, they like one thing about it. If you like Silver Spring, you know this. Also know this. Like when you around them a lot, you start to see the warts because it's like they got. If you only catch them now and then, you're like, damn.
All
When
of
you
them
in
seem
their
like they.
community, you see that like it's just like niggas. It's just like whites. It's hit or miss. It's a bunch of dogs. They got a bunch of dogs. But
Yeah.
only thing is, their dogs got fat asses.
Hell yeah.
And that's why Reese would be fooling Reese because he's probably looking at the ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, their dogs got fat asses, but they got
I'm a
some
leg man,
dogs.
man.
They got some dogs in there. Okay,
She all right.
yeah.
She look like she about to get robbed by my man though behind her.
Yeah,
your money in your life.
Big
She's
ass,
10 in Philly. She a solid 10 in Philly.
She a
Nah.
10, big ass over.
She would go to Mount Airy with nobody even look at her.
Come on, Reese. Come on, bro. You can't talk like
They
that
got
when
the
we.
car wash for fuck with her.
You can't talk like that when you down bad, bro.
Right, you gotta boost them all up.
Where are they though? It's like damn. It's like a video about the nightlife, and you don't see no chicks. It's crazy. Going
Yeah,
out
like
to Philly, man.
Yeah, like if you go to a Chicago nightlife, all you see is baddies, bro.
Yeah.
Chicago's like
DC,
3 Phillies.
man.
Chicago's huge.
Yeah, but this is the point aside though. Like you see baddies everywhere, bro.
Chicago got a neighborhood where it's a bunch of like middle class mixed people and shit, bunch of baddies walking around.
But I'm talking about like nightlife, right? If you put Chicago nightlife, you're gonna see nothing but baddies. Like you gonna see the opposite of this right here.
All right, this thing, all right.
I don't know.
Nah, that's a Philly 10, bro. What do you mean?
Man.
Is that the Brazilian we keep hearing about right there?
Yeah, that's the Brazil you talking about.
Man, my kid's mom had a vicious team. It was like 6 of them, man. They was all bad as hell.
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna tell you word for it at this point, bro, because
I'm telling you, man. Like,
hey, you seen our new chick with the bald head, yo?
Yeah,
I seen her in person. She bad, yo.
Look, that one right there with Fish Time. What is that? She look like she's decent.
Fishtown's a white neighborhood, like right before Kensington.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. Maybe that's where it's at.
Let's see.
2 blocks north of that corner right there. Look,
that's true. Because all the Philly shit, Philly just bad all the way around. That's true.
Yeah, even
White
the glitter
chicks-
queens are bad in Philly.
Yeah, that's true. Facts. Damn, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
It's like that, Joe.
You see the women. Y'all, let me just
The Summer defeated Philly nightlife, Joe.
let me just show you how it's supposed to be, man. I'm gonna show you how it's supposed to be, man. Let me show you.
There's
how
been a
it's supposed
lot
to
of shootings in Philly in the past 10 days. A lot.
be. Yeah,
A
definitely.
whole
Motherfuckers mad because they ain't got no bitches, man.
Look at the first video already, Chief. The first video.
Oh, DC is lit.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have no problem finding no baddies in DC. It's like
it's
like this the wharf. So this is I stayed in the hotel down here when I was last time I was in, well, not the last time, but one of the last time I was in DC. That's not a good one. I'm gonna do Adams Morgan.
The first one that popped up.
Let me
You
see,
scroll all the way up.
You know this one?
Yeah, that looked like that one got
This
popped.
looks like Adams Morgan. This looks like Adams Morgan right here. Yeah, this Adams Morgan.
Yeah.
Like her, I mean, she not even bad, but she would have been the
just women
baddest
everywhere.
young.
You just see
Like,
women
yeah,
everywhere.
like her, she, and damn, he goofy. He got a goofy ass face. Man.
No, but you're right though. As far as her though, you're right. I feel you.
Yeah, she all right, but she like a regular. Look at all these white girls. God damn,
Leah Boston looking chick.
Yeah.
But we haven't even seen that in Philly though.
These are regular joints.
Damn.
I mean, with that female, the sister, we haven't even seen that in Philly all this time.
Shit, look at it.
Women everywhere.
White girls walking around.
Flirting and shit.
Aguilera.
Jack Snunker. I've
White
been
chicks
down
are
here so many
flirtatious,
fucking
man.
times. Yeah, I done been down here so many times. This is
going towards U Street.
Yeah, this is U Street, but it's the Florida Avenue part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So this
saying?
is downtown, right? Obviously.
This is right
downtown.
downtown.
This is not considered what we call downtown. This is nightlife, but it's not down. It's like Howard University area and shit. But
How far is that from what is downtown?
Blocks. Let me if you keep going southbound here, on that street, it'll be like, what's this? This is 14th Street, right? So no, not 14th. This is U Street. This U Street.
The post office is like a mile from there.
Man, it looks lit.
Downtown probably begins around K Street. I think downtown probably begins around K Street. This is U Street. But downtown, so you just got to do the math. Downtown probably begins around K Street. So this is
a lot going on there. Damn.
Yeah. Listen, man. This is how it's supposed to be, man.
Right.
Look at all the YNs, man. I know there wasn't so many YNs down here, man. Once 2020 hit and they did all this protesting down here,
Right.
the YNs found out about this shit. They never left. The YNs came down here to protest and shit.
Right. They realized that they could break the law there too.
This is all right, let's see this. Oh shit, yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Right.
Yaki.
Yeah.
Look, I think
That's our joint. What you talking about?
Hold on. Here we go. Let's see this.
Pack of 4.
Hey.
5. How many we got? 1, 2.5. That was a strong set.
Right.
Yeah. Something for everybody. I ain't been down here in a long time, man.
Yeah, me neither.
Last time I was down here, it was probably like 5 years ago. It was CD. CD is a motherfucker down there.
Probably still is.
I'm talking about CD, Jack. I'm talking about like, yo, where the fuck is all these YNs? They didn't call it YNs, but like, who the fuck is these motherfuckers down here? Like, what the fuck, y'all? It used to be like the hood would go to the go-go. Now the hood come to when the hood DC people only went to go-go's and shit like that. These motherfuckers going to this type of shit now. That same crowd is down here now. It's like, damn.
There goes the neighborhood.
Shit,
man.
Some nice chicks up in the mountains where you at, Hawk, too.
I know. But it's nice white chicks up here. Ain't no nice black chicks up here. It's nice white chicks.
Oh, is there? I thought you said they were all they look busty.
Nah, I said what I'm saying is that like you got two classes. You got the trash. Yeah, the trashy white people look like trash. But then you got the white people that's not trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like anything.
Like the regular looking white chicks, but they not like fly. They're not fly, but they white people. Yeah, they dress like
white. Look like a Somalian pirate.
Yeah, exactly.
Now this girl is cute though. She's not bad at all.
She's cute.
No. She's cute.
I think that's her natural hair too.
If I was making this video, boy, back in my day, in my prime, boy, this joke be way better than this, man. I was a motherfucker. You hear me? Like, I was a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Seriously, John.
You played ball, right?
I'd have been called all. Yeah, I'd have been talking to all the honeys. Like, I'd have been
basketball life was good in the '90s, dog.
All the bitches been telling me a life story on camera.
I used to go ham on U Street. That's Aleros. Is that Aleros? Oh no.
I just switched the video. I don't know what
This
it's
summer. Oh, I'm about to say this summer completely different.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just a different vibe than the DC, man. Like,
I mean, shit, different vibe in Philly, if you ask me, because this looks just like Chicago.
I don't see what they say about PG County. I always like the PG County girls better than DC, man. The PG County
you heard about those families in PG that like intentionally kept like the families like light skinned, like they were black people, but
what are they called? The Proctors.
Proctors is one. Yeah, yep.
Wait, what are you talking about? A specific family, or what are you talking about?
Yeah, so like instead of mixing, like maybe they had one person who was maybe mixed in there, but they would intentionally just only like date or marry or have kids with other light skinned
Don't
people.
bring nobody that look like me home. If you bring somebody like if you part of the Proctors, like you already gonna know, but because you one of them. But if you just bump your head and you bring one of me home, they not going. They gonna let you know. You know how if going to like a Chinese restaurant and shit, they rude and shit. Like you be rude. They were like. They will let you know they're not gonna be like, don't bring, like they're not gonna make you feel welcome. Like nigga, don't come around. We don't want your blood infused in our gene pool, man.
Yeah.
Look at these bitches. Like this is Silver Spring. Like this is like come on,
like
man.
Yeah, Silver Spring like that.
They got Republic Garden and Society. Remember Society?
Yeah, Society's still rocking. They just put that Republic Garden a few years ago.
Yeah, look at how soft these girls' faces are, man. These girls look gentle and shit, man. The Philly Joes, man, they be looking rough.
Yo, ain't Janelle Monáe from Philly?
I don't know. That's the one that dresses like a dude in the bow ties and shit.
I think so. She wearing suits and shit. She real skinny.
But she look
like
good.
Monica.
She bad. She bad though. She dressed up like in suits, but Janelle Monáe bad underneath all that, man. She's fine.
Left Eye was bad too.
I doubt she's from Philly.
I think so, man. I think Left Eye is bad as hell too.
Yeah, Left Eye. I think she's from Philly too, but she dressed like a boy too.
Yeah,
she dressed like a boy. So y'all bad Jones dressed like boys.
They started that shit. If you think about it, they did it before Aaliyah did.
Look at this Jones. Look at this. This ain't even PG. This is Montgomery County.
Yep.
This
Shout out Montgomery. Yeah.
Look at these
Something
Jones.
horrible happened in Montgomery County a little while ago.
Look at these Jones. Look at these Jones.
I'm like her on the left. God damn.
Look at these Jones, man.
Yeah, this is a regular night. Damn.
Yeah,
Whoa.
This is a regular night.
This is a
man.
regular night. Yeah, this is just a regular night.
It's hitting right there.
This is like literally right across the street from DC. This Silver Spring. You cross the street, you
could walk. Yeah.
Man, I used to go to a club in DC back in the day that was 3 stories high. Man, there used to be hundreds of baddies in that joint.
You talking about
the Ritz
Park? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Ritz. Yeah, down on
when Go-Go was popping, man, I used to love Go-Go music. The whole room would be bound. DC was so lit back in the day.
Oh, the Ritz. That was before my time. I know
they had their own kind of music that the whole rest of the world didn't know shit about.
Yeah. They love that jungle music.
Go-Go is the shit, man. I
Pop
locked up with DC niggas in the feds because everything DC that happened in DC is federal. So it's mad DC niggas in the feds.
Yep.
And they had go-go bands that was out of this world, man. Congos and trumpets.
Yeah, DC, they still got go still going strong.
I fucked with y'all heavy, man. DC niggas, man. I got along with them in prison.
Oh, you must be crazy.
There was a Philly DC war in the feds, but I got along with DC niggas. I helped them win a fucking championship. Shit.
You must be nuts if you like DC. You a little off, man. DC niggas is treacherous. That.
But I was a hoodlum back then, and I kind of, you know what I mean? They
felt
like homies at home. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had bodies and shit.
Treacherous, bro. Yeah, this is a typical night. Typical
regular day in Silver Spring.
Regular night. Yeah, just a regular night.
Man, I could walk you around Philly and show you chicks with hair down their back with blue eyes and all type of shit, dog.
Oh man,
bad mixed chicks.
You had your chance, man. Yeah, man. Any final thoughts, man? Any final thoughts?
No, man. We want
Nah,
Caitlin
bless
Clark
that
back.
population.
Yeah, man. Salute, man. Same black time, same black champ.
Peace.
Out of here. Oh, God.